I reported the news that that someone claiming to be you took down a video, and it actually wasn't you. Okay, yeah, your tweet is complete evidence. Now, if you want to actually convince people of this, you can literally show your pending takedown notices. Like,
okay, so a Cheeto calls for her to drop the pending takedown notices, and then she does, and then he says nothing.
Oh yeah, she did in a follow-up tweet.
She literally dropped these exactly what he asked for, and he's like, "I will not be saying anything."
Also, the other problem as well is that, like, this is a bit Reddit, I guess, but like, if you're making the affirmative claim, you're the one that needs to prove it because you can't prove you didn't do something. You have to prove that she did do it, right?
Do you remember the Sniper Wolf situation where there was the guy named One Giant Onion who was saying that his video was DMCA'd by Sniper Wolf and that it was taken down by like big copyright abuser, and then all the commentary channels started covering it? They've been begging me to watch this debate for a long while, right? Where Charlie ends up getting the whole story wrong and then posted it up the next day being like, dude, this is a big mess. I don't think anyone could have possibly predicted this. Essentially, everybody ran the story without so much as an email. The guy just said Sniper Wolf struck me, and everybody believed it wholesale, despite the fact that he omitted the email from view and then gave really weird reasons as to why he wasn't showing it. The kid was literally just running this because it was easy. It was obviously not a real fucking strike if you look at the emails and stuff where it came from, and that would have proved it immediately, but that didn't stop all the YouTubers from not actually verifying sources and stuff. So we covered it. Penguin Zero fucked up the story. He came out, immediately corrected it. And then people started looking at a Cheeto's YouTube channel, and that spawned into a whole lot. Like, a lot of stuff happened here. Very weird shit going on. So we're going to take a look at that together.
Sniper Wolf. Or was it? Was it all just a ploy from the deep state to have us eating out of the palm of their hands as the New World Illuminati shadow government?
The comment was something stupid. It was like, wow, this is a plot twist I wasn't expecting. Yeah. It's like, no, it's just your bad research.
Pregnancy scares and mass shootings. Wow, what an astute observation, bro. You're a really smart guy. Anyway, back to my point. Copyright abuse.
You're a really smart guy. Okay, come on.
Astute observation, bro. You're a really smart guy.
So Lyrix just watches the video and goes over it in his chat, and then Cheeto angrily calls in.
Anyway, back to my point. Copyright abuse sucks. It takes place often on YouTube, where somebody will react.
Thank you, Captain C. Just call in. I want to watch the full video first, though. I want to watch the full video first. Behind. Thank you. Dude, now it's too cold in my fucking room. I gotta turn off my fan.
Jesus, Lyrix.
Really upset, deeply offended, and angy-wangy, and decides to utilize and exploit the broken copyright system on YouTube to have that video removed off the platform just to make them feel better. It's sort of a form of...
This is like the easiest slam dunk video ever. Copyright abuse, go through the required talking points, end the video off. You don't have to even think about it.
Mental masturbation that they like doing in order to keep their squeaky clean image as clean as possible. Because God forbid a person laughs.
Oh wait, a Cheeto just DM'd me.
Jesus, it's been 3 seconds of the video. 40 seconds in.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll give him a call.
Is he gonna cave and jump in now? Dude, stand your ground. Finish the video. If he doesn't, even in this video that Cheeto made, he posted it late enough that Sniper Wolf already publicly denied it on Twitter, and then he used that as like an excuse to shit on her more without even looking at it. It's so funny how bad this video is fucked up.
Hello?
Oh, what's up, man? Hey.
What's going on?
Vid not muted. It was just dead air.
Hey, so
it was my dead air on his dead air.
I saw someone in my chat said you wanted to debate me.
Yeah, no,
and
I
then
just
you called me, so I don't really know what's. Is this about the D'Angelo Wallace stuff or what?
Oh no, I just want to quickly ask you about something. Do you like the Sniper Wolf video? Like the Sniper Wolf?
I heard this was kind of a Cheeto crash out. That's why I'm interested to hear it.
She ruined what was left.
One I did.
Yeah, like 6 days ago.
Yeah, what's up with it?
Yeah, like did you see what happened with that situation?
There was some update, but I've been traveling. I didn't really pay
Oh man, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know.
too much attention. I know like Critical said something. He like made it.
Wait, the only thing you'd know about Critical is that the title of his video was Sniper Wolf didn't strike somebody. That's literally the title of the video.
An update video on it, like she didn't strike a channel
Okay, so you do know what the update was. Oh my god.
or something. I literally I've been like flying around, and I just got home like
He's been
yesterday,
flying around, dude. He's just like fucking. He's just zooming through the stars.
so I didn't like take a big look at it. I had
Okay.
like pre-recorded videos I posted, but no.
Yeah, I don't want to make like a
And
big deal out of it, but like, yeah, she didn't strike the channel, and like this video right now is like just saying it is, right? Like definitively that Sniper Wolf strike the channel.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's wrong. Then that information is incorrect.
Yeah, yeah, that's all. Well, it was really a big deal, but like,
Okay, so the end of the conversation there. He takes down the video. He accepts that the video is wrong. He gives an excuse as to why he hadn't done it till now. Now that he's streaming on YouTube and he's home, he's hearing it for the first time that it's there. Okay, this is a fine debate. All right, it's over. That was it, right?
probably want to take that down, right? Like Sense of Society made a video, Poncho made a video. They took him down when they definitively said it, even though there wasn't enough information. That's all. You know?
I'm not gonna take the video down, but
This is like Patrick when this is your wallet. I'm not going to take the video down. What? Why?
you know,
You're not?
I think if any, I mean, I can just add like a pinned comment, I guess,
No, you can't add a pinned comment on this. This is the whole video. The whole video's wrong.
updating it.
No.
Why wouldn't you take the video down? If you said like definitively Sniper Wolf said that she
This isn't like you fucked up a detail of it that changes the overall premise. The entire premise of the video is incorrect.
she striked that on
You can't fix
one
that with a
China
comment.
guy. Why wouldn't you take the video down?
Well, I'm pretty sure that when you delete a video, it counts as like negative views on your channel, like on
Holy shit, dude. That is as transparent as it gets.
social blade.
Wow.
I'm sure that when you delete a video, it counts as like negative views on your channel, like on social blade, it'll say like minus views.
Well,
And
like
I
on
don't know
like
if
on
that
listed,
fucks you in
right?
the algorithm or not.
Bro, you want to talk about YouTube slop? Holy shit, this guy doesn't give a fuck, bro.
Well, I mean, like I
So-
feel like even if you know you could unlist it, but even I think like priorities probably take like a bigger. They're probably more important if you're like definitively like kind of slandering someone, saying that she I don't want to make a big deal about it, but I mean, like, how are you not gonna? You're worried about being in the algorithm, not being taken out of the algorithm when you made a video literally like
I
slandering.
can't tell which is worse, the fucking guy we just watched like get interviewed by Alex Rosen, or this response that we're hearing here.
And someone like you should probably take that down, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I can just do a pinned comment. I don't know if it's that deep. And plus, the
It
video
is deep. It's so deep. It's the whole video. The whole video is wrong.
goes dead on like if you want to see the graph, it's like not getting new traction.
Well, like, what if like someone made a video on you saying that like you striked someone else and it just was completely false and wrong? Like when you had the same opinion,
Dude, they just gotta put up a pinned comment.
that
They'll be
person,
fine.
that they should take down the video about you.
I wouldn't care if they just did a pinned comment.
Holy shit, that's a lie. That is such a fucking lie.
I wouldn't expect them to
You wouldn't
take
care.
it down.
So someone could make a video on you saying that like you definitively striked someone else, and you would have no problem with that as long as they did a pinned comment because they wanted to stay in the algorithm.
Yeah, if they just update their fans on it, it doesn't matter to some. I mean, as long as like there's some. I mean, I'll type it out right now.
Dude, does anyone believe this at all in the chat right now? Anybody who's sitting here watching this conversation, if somebody called you a pedophile, a pinned comment would be enough to fix that?
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's the standard you hold, that you would be fine with that as long as they don't want to be out of the algorithm. I mean, hey. I don't know. I didn't expect you to have that response, to be honest.
There were like 50 dramas going on at once. I've literally never covered this, but it is very valuable to look at.
I thought I would just like, you'd say like, oh fuck, I've been
Take
trapped.
my video down.
I mean, yeah, you posted misinformation, right?
Dude, this is not like a fucking hour-long video essay that you're super proud of. This is literally just a fucking garbage 10-minute commentary video of just full of wrong information without any research involved whatsoever. There is more effort to like... It takes probably more time to render it than he took to edit it, if we're being really honest here. Why are you so protective over this?
And don't you like critique other people for doing that? Isn't that like the whole commentary thing?
Okay, well, I haven't even seen the full update, so I don't even know what the.
You don't need to see the whole update. The thing you took away from it was the problem with your video.
So
Yeah,
what
but it's
even
like,
is the full update here?
well, it's
I mean,
like,
The answer is yes, I'll take a look at the video. If I think that the video definitively proves my video wrong, I'll take it down. I can't go by your word because I haven't seen the video. That is the correct answer.
hard,
cut-
well, it's
brother,
like it's
brother,
hard
let's
to
just-
it's
let me-
hard to
let me
like
speak.
critique
No,
other people
stop
for
for
posting
1 second.
misinformation when you're like
Stop
doing
for
the
1
same
second.
thing, right?
Stop for 1 second. Yeah, so Just someone comes to my chat. He's like, Lyrics wants to debate you. I type, you want to debate. I think this is about D'Angelo Wallace. You're watching a video I posted 6 days ago, and you're telling me this is wrong. I saw a vague update about it, and you're like mad that I won't delete a video on your word. Like, dude, give me a sec.
No, but his argument is literally that he's not going to delete it regardless, because he presents the actual facts of the situation.
Like,
So you didn't know what happened? I thought you just said to me earlier that like you knew the critical update.
I knew there was an update.
And then you said that the update was that Critical made a video saying, like, it was his
I
title.
didn't watch the video.
Well, you said it was the title. You saw the title, right?
Is
Like,
that gospel?
that Sniper Wolf? So, dude, I just thought you would have. I didn't know you'd have this reaction, dude.
You're asking me to
wanna
take a
this
video down.
Dude, I'm not uber mad. But I didn't expect you to like openly say like, yeah, I don't want to be out of the algorithm, so I'm fine with keeping a video that's posting misinformation up. Like, I really did.
Bro, if you're like researching a video called like YouTube Slop problem, and you're talking about anything other than this fucking guy with this fucking take, regardless of what comes after it, you're doing something wrong. This is like the top 2024 item that you'd want to include in your Slop video.
Did not expect that. I kind of got like
This, like, the thing is, the problem with the Slop video, because I can't watch it on stream to dissect it, is that he's correct about a lot of things. He makes a few assumptions that are wrong about, like, the nature of what Slop is, right? But the problem isn't, oh, these people are doing content that's easy, and there's a lot of it, and people are making a lot of money, and then there's, like, hard-working creators that aren't making as much money. That's the lazy man's argument. That's the scrubby Cyrus Benji arguments from fucking 5 years ago again. That's not interesting to me. But there are the people who literally do not fucking care. Okay? There are the people like Oompaville who take the fucking dog pack interview after not even watching the entire video or watching it and not really absorbing any of it, and taking the interview because that's the big video of the week. You're going to get the dog pack thing. People are going to be watching you. Not that you give a fuck about the situation, because he obviously didn't. If you watch the interview, it's very obvious, right? And then you have people like this who are like, I'd rather stay in the algorithm and leave up misinformation rather than potentially fuck my chances on my next video. It's just to do the right thing.
fucking flash banned by that, dude. Like, I would not, in any world where I think you would have that position.
Wait, I don't know. What's so ridiculous about that?
You have
This is how I make my money. If I'm not gonna like.
This is how I make my money, bro. Bro, you're fucking around with allegations that can fuck other people's money. This is important.
I'll post an update. I can correct the record now.
Well, it's kind of like an integrity thing, right? Like if you critique anyone else for posting misinformation in the future.
And updating and I'm correcting the record.
Yeah,
I don't think I have to delete the video to do that.
Okay, you don't have to delete the video, but I mean, like, unlisting it, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Because you're kind of
I don't know
just,
what
like,
unlisting
still
does, but whatever.
Well, it's the whole thing.
I don't know what unlisting does. Might be the biggest lie I've ever heard from a YouTuber in my entire life. I do not know what unlisting does.
It's like you're still keeping up a video that's like still informing people on misinformation. It's still getting money based off of misinformation. Like, do you see a problem with that? I'm gonna say yes, because that's what you do have a problem with that. If this was Nick is not green, you would have a problem with that. You know this.
Give me like a second, because I'm gonna like write this. What should I say in this comment? Because I'm just going off your word right now.
I need to write this down. Can you delete the video? It's full of misinformation. Dude, you're saying like a lot of things right now. Can we just like write this down?
And the one critical title that I saw for half a second.
The title for the critical video that he saw was that, like, Sniper Wolf did not strike a YouTube channel, to be clear. That's what it is. And this guy's saying that he's on a plane and all this stuff and he doesn't have time to correct it. He is live streaming. He could have just pulled it up. He could have said, I'll take a look at this and I'll call you back.
So you're saying
you just
one
one
giant.
giant.
Okay, that's fine.
So one.
But again, he accepted Lyric's claim in the very beginning, as if that is the case, and said, okay, if that's the case, I will then put a disclaimer. Realizing that, like, his whole video is wrong under the assumption that, like, in the dialogue tree he's currently exploring, he's still not taking the video down. Just
giant onion gets a strike, and then she didn't do it. I don't know, like, what happened.
You're asking me? I mean, dude,
people ran this story without seeing One Giant Onion's video, without seeing the email of the DMCA or seeing the email that it came from. Okay, all of this was done And like, they ran the story regardless. It's just you're asking for trouble. It's the James Warren situation.
You already said.
Well, you're the
word
one
isn't-
telling me to delete the video.
Yes.
Well, I've already told you what happened. She didn't strike the channel. That's all I'm saying,
well,
dude. It's not.
It's literally just Sniper Wolf is a bad person, so anything and everything we say against them will print money. That's the idea.
But there was an email sent to the dude saying that it was Sniper Wolf, so that just wasn't her.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. I mean, I'll go off your word, I guess.
I'll
You don't have to
go
go-
off your word, I guess. Oh my
Off
god.
my word. You could watch the videos on it. Dude, I promise you, man.
You're streaming. Why don't you just react to the video?
I don't have like a big issue with you. I did not want to make this a big thing. Like, you gotta acknowledge though, your responses have been hilarious. Like, I came to you saying like you still have a video like that's literally spreading misinformation. You know, you got a whole bunch of people in your comments going at you for it, and your response is, "Oh yeah, I won't take it down because I don't want to be out of the algorithm." Like, bro, if Nick is not green said that, you would be raking him over the coals. You would make a whole fucking fledged out video about that. Come on,
Bro, but I'm saying I'll remedy the situation.
You wouldn't give. I know, but like, dude, it's just hilarious because you wouldn't give this faith towards any of the other people you fucking critique. That's all, man. I don't know.
And Larix has been like super kind to him. He's not pushing him super hard. He's just asking the relevant questions because these answers suck.
But hey, man, that was basically all. That's all I got. I didn't want to make this a big thing. Anything else? I guess that you want to.
Okay, I mean, you come at me. You're like, dude, delete this video. Do you not know what happened?
Dude, it's not. I'm not
you're
like
assuming
mad.
all
It's
these
not like
things.
it's not like a big thing. It's not a big deal.
This is
I
not
just
an
don't
unreasonable request. Yeah.
expect you to have that
I don't know,
response.
man.
That's what made it pretty
but
bad.
you're coming in here, but you're even coming in here with this whole thing of like integrity and all this fucking shit. Like, dude, you gotta like, dial it down a little bit.
What?
What was wrong? What was wrong with what I said?
That I don't have integrity or something because of a video I posted.
Yeah, I think this is a hit to
when
your
I had
integrity.
information.
Well, you first made a video definitively. We could go deeper into this. You first made a video based off of information that wasn't even vetted.
Well, you're saying, you're
So, like, this
doing
video,
whole, like,
you
1
said-
foot in the door, 1 foot out. Where you're like, it's
Hold
not
on.
that deep, but it also is that deep. Like, what are you gonna like? What's going on?
You made a video critiquing Sniper Wolf for something, saying definitively she striked a channel. There was not enough information yet to say that she definitively striked a channel.
Well, the dude.
So
the
that
dude
is a
showed
hit
an
to your
email.
credibility already. And
the
on
dude
top of
showed
it, if you saying that you don't want to take down the video just because it would be a hit to the algorithm for you, even further hits your credibility. That's my arguments that I said. That's what I'm making here.
So what do you think happens when I take the video down? Like, what is so different from me taking the video down than from me like posting a comment like correct?
Okay, so in this case, the entire video is completely misinformation. To the point where even Pokemon's response comes up, right? Like, not Pokemon. Why did I say Pokemon? Sorry. Fucking... I heard hated woman online. My brain jumped to Pokemon. Fucking... What's her name? Sniper Wolf. Let me see if I can find the clip for you from the actual video. I'm pretty sure the video is down now. But if I go to... Here, Sniper Wolf. Like, he scoffs in her face while she denies it. Not that one. Here, commentary bias.
Get to the bottom.
Here, did I show Ichido's video in this?
Video.
This guy, like, you know when women film themselves crying? You got
This
me.
is completely.
Account because it came from... You know what's funny? You don't see it very often. No. Sniper... Next show, I guess. Appreciate.
Strike is filed.
Rip, I don't have it. To cover Destiny. Ended up going to...
The record.
I
Like,
should have clipped my watch of a Cheeto. I don't know why I didn't put that
The
in.
what
problem
do you
with
get
keeping
from
the
deleting.
The problem with keeping up the video is that it's still misinforming people based off of wrong information. You have a bunch of people in your comment section telling you, getting like many likes, telling you like, hey bro, you should take this down. It turned out not to be Sniper Wolf. So you're still informing people based off of wrong information that you're spreading. That's the problem.
Like, it's a case where, like, that video does it no longer serves a purpose. There is no purpose for that video existing because the entire premise of it is incorrect. And it literally only exists to spread further
It's like, what's
misinformation.
wrong? You're like telling me what's wrong with like keeping my lie up or like spreading misinformation up. Like,
Right. Well, if they
you know
can
what
read if they can see the comment, then I feel like it's undoes that, right? Like if they see the video and the comment,
if they
like, it's
see
part
the
of same
comment,
thing.
This is like dog pack shit. Like, I can put my correction in the pinned comment where you have to expand to see it.
If Nick is not
It's a pinned
green
comment.
for his like super mega coverage, just said like, "Oh, my bad, dude. I'll just put a pinned comment. I won't take down the videos." You wouldn't
I
have
don't
a
know
problem
how
with that.
that's analogous, but okay.
It's basically, it doesn't have to be a direct comparison. It's basically the concept of just spreading misinformation, saying something's definitive when it's
Like, I went on my D'Angelo Wallace video, and there was misinformation in it, right? I talked to LS Mark on stream, I put a disclaimer in my video, I put a pinned comment on it, and then I removed the LS Mark segment from the video. Just to be clear. Like, that segment of the video is completely gone if you go back and look at it. I don't know if anyone's even re-uploaded it. I don't know if there's an archive of it. But the LS Mark section of the video was completely wrong. That shit is not viewable.
not definitive yet, and just saying like, "Hey, bro, I don't want to take down my video because it's still like I don't want it to get me out of the algorithm, and it's still doing well for me. So fuck, still spreading misinformation. I just don't want my channel to get out of the algorithm."
Like, that's not that the video's
that's
doing
an insane
well.
statement.
It's not still performing. It's that when you delete a video, there's negative views.
Stop arguing for this. Stop arguing for this. You're wrong. Stop. It's worse. It's just making it worse, dude. It's fine.
If people believe my video, it's their problem, not mine.
Like,
That's what he's arguing.
Why are you still like digging yourself? It's fine. Just.
Well, I mean, you're not even making any sense. You said that it's just like super mega. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, what did I say that didn't make sense to you? My problem is that you still have a video spreading misinformation up. Your response was, "Oh, I won't take down the video because it'll get me out of the algorithm." That's my critique of you. Like,
right.
just like, you're not gonna like unlist it? Like, you wouldn't even unlist the video? Like, spreading misinformation?
I mean, I'll have to see.
Bro,
if,
that
like,
silence
what that does,
is
but I mean, if
deafening.
Bro, I think that's a hit to your integrity. You're openly telling me right now you
You
posted
can't even operate inside the hypothetical that if lyrics is correct, you would take it down. That's the glaring part here.
video that is misinformation, and you won't even take it down.
I think. Well, I think
You're saying that's not a hit to your
difference-
integrity?
The difference here, I think, as well. I mean, you can't remove it from like the broader context of the fact that like this person. I mean, obviously misinformation is
No,
misinformation.
don't
but,
say
like,
it. Don't say it.
You spread misinformation. Even this video alone, you
Wait,
did not have enough.
is he about to argue that like Sniper Wolf is a bad person, so you can't remove that from the dialogue here, as if that like makes it like completely okay to lie
evidence
about
to
somebody?
say definitively Sniper Wolf
That's
strike a
not what he's
channel.
going to say.
Neither
is
did
it?
Critical either. Critical spread misinformation as well.
Well,
this is the problem. This is the problem,
sni-
dude.
Okay, the thing with the Sniper Wolf thing too is like you compare Super Mega, but it's like you wouldn't do this charitability to the detractors or whatever. But it's like, okay, well, if because Critical did the same thing, basically. Like, would you be mad if he just did a comment on updating people?
No, he made an entire update video. That's what Critical did. Critical went out of his way to create an entire new video to then set the community standard and fix the entire situation. But let's see if fucking, as far as I remember, he didn't even want to do that either.
Well,
he didn't even want to make a new video.
Do you think that would be bad? I wouldn't have any issue with that.
But okay, so I have a similar critique of Critical. So if I'm wrong, I'm checking his channel right now.
The original
Critical
video is
still
still
hasn't
up.
taken down the original video that has millions of views, like
Does that
spreading
matter?
misinformation. Yes, I think that is a big problem. So Critical still has the video up saying Sniper Wolf striking a channel is crazy. He should take that down too, because that is actively still spreading misinformation. Even though I think he's doing better than like most people, he posted a whole video retraction, but that's still a very fair critique to give to Critical that like, why is this video still public, dude? Like, you're still informed because a lot of people, because you know this.
That's a very reasonable position. Yeah.
A lot
Can I
of
explain
people.
it to you?
Well, I'll finish. A lot of people only see the initial allegation and don't see the retraction. So by keeping the original video still up, you're spreading misinformation to people that wouldn't watch the retraction. That's like the problem.
Well, that's
He interrupted him just to leave some dead air in there for good measure.
that's gonna happen anyway. Like, regardless of if he takes the video, they still will have seen they still will have seen the original video.
Yeah,
What?
but it's
yeah,
so
but they can still see it. That's the problem, is that someone could stumble in on the old one and not see the new one.
you did fuck up anyway. But at that point, it's about taking the best precautions as possible to make sure you're not actively still spreading misinformation. What about that? Do you not understand?
I understand that, but I'm saying, like, if they were to click on the video, like, they would see the comment.
Nobody scrolls down to the comments when they click on a new video. That is absurd. Nobody fucking does that. Ever. You're out of your mind if you think that's true.
pinned comment.
That's
It
how I
shows
know
on
you're
mobile the
lying.
pinned comment.
It shows on mobile the pinned comment.
I mean, yeah, sure, but I mean, why even like play this game where it's like, oh, don't worry, I won't.
No, do not let him have that. That is fucking bullshit.
Video
Because you're
game.
asking me to
I'm just
potentially
going to
risk money. Like that's what you're asking. That's what you're asking. Critical
Oh, so you're basically just saying like money's more important than integrity. Why would you just say that?
That's what I said. That's what I definitely just said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Can you clarify for me? Is that what it just came across as?
Succinct summary of what I said.
Can you clarify?
Dude, I'll clarify. Is that I'm saying when you take a video out of the, do you think Critical doesn't have integrity?
No, he created the video that told everybody it was full of misinformation. He went out of his way to correct the record.
I think this was a hurt to his credibility. Yes, I think this was a hurt to his integrity in this situation. I think overall he's pretty good.
It's bad research, and he should stop doing drama, which he has. But like,
but this was definitely a bad showing from him. He made a video and did research later, and that's what you did as well. Well, you didn't even do the research later. You just made a video and didn't do any research, I guess. And I'm not even trying to go that in on you, dude. But I don't know why you're still defending yourself.
Because I don't think.
The thing is, Larix is just—he's not even walking him. He's like letting him hang himself, and this guy's just grabbing the rope, wrapping it around his head, watching a YouTube video to make sure he can tie the most proper rope possible, putting the thing right below his foot, getting ready to kick it out, and then doing like a fucking spinning windmill kick to knock it out from under him.
Because I don't think you understand like the downside. Like I want to correct the record, right? I want people to understand that the information in the video, that there's been an update or something, right? Does that
No, not an update. The entire video is wrong.
fair? Would you say that you would want that too?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Okay, I'm saying that.
And Critical's video is pathetic when it starts being like, oh, it's an oopsie, guys. The drama scriptwriters could never have predicted this one.
Because I literally didn't even see this full update, right? But if there's information on this that would make what I said in the video partially or fully inaccurate, I would want people to know that, right? However, if there's a way I can do that without hurting my like potential income, of course I'm going to take that route.
So
You're not hurting your income if you take a video down. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. That's ridiculous.
confident unlisting a video does not do that for you.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll take a look.
Well,
If
even
it
if it
doesn't,
was
then
the
I'll
case,
take a look.
well, even if it was the case where, unlisting the video, you had two options: unlist the video, or actively still spread misinformation by keeping it up. Like, wouldn't you see which one would take obvious priority here?
But when the video is
Yeah,
spread
you're
around,
losing one 10-minute video. Give me a fucking break.
just hear me out on this, right? The pinned comment, bro. Whenever you pull a video up, I'd say like a giant majority of people. Well, first of all, on mobile, the comment section shows up automatically, so you are the pinned comment is put in front of your eyes as an impression. But my point is like unlisting or privating or deleting is like
Even for your sake, why are you even arguing this? That like, dude, it's basically like, it's not an exact equivalent, so don't like soy out too hard on this. But it's like making an allegation of someone saying that like they sexually assaulted someone. It ended up being like completely bullshit at the time. You didn't have the appropriate information to say that. You're spreading a false sexual assault allegation, and you say,
Sure.
"Oh, I don't want to take down my video because I don't want it to hurt my channel and get."
Better take down that video full of misinformation on that top-tier content creator who refuses to take down her React videos that are full of stolen content. Yeah, I mean, it's retarded comments like that allow Sniper Wolf to get any sort of, like, vindication from the community. That people have to go out and talk about how Sniper Wolf is correct because people would just rather lie about these people. You're giving these people perfect ammunition to use in their inevitable response videos. Like, it's why you can't just fucking go around lying about everybody. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but just because person online did something you don't like does not give you the moral justification to go out there and just completely smear them.
Get me out of the algorithm and potentially fuck up my money revenue source. So even though I just spread some complete false misinformation, hopefully it...
Because the first thing every single one of these people say is like, everyone online just lies about me. And like in this case, that's 100% true. And then to have this guy come out here and say something like, well, I don't want to fuck up my income, so I actually don't want to correct it. And I don't want to take down the video. I just want to put a pinned comment on it and continue to spread wild misinformation. You make her right. She's correct.
Pinned comment will suffice. Like, dude, that is an insane statement. And I know you think that's insane, because if anyone else said that, you would make a video on them critiquing them. Please, stop defending this Cheeto. Dude, come on, just
You have to be able to separate the person from the actual situation to engage somewhat charitably. Otherwise, you just have completely different warped standards for every single person you're talking about. And it's like super transparent. Like he's 100% right calling this and comparing it to Super Mega, because if this was those people, a Cheeto would be hypercritical of these actions.
Please, please, man.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this isn't sexual assault, but okay.
Holy shit! Do you not know the
Holy
difference
shit,
between, I literally
dude.
qualified the fact
Holy
that it's not a direct
shit,
comparison. It's the
dude.
concept of spreading misinformation, dude. Holy shit!
Okay,
How
well,
did you
I think
just
it-
misinterpret that?
This is sexual assault, dude. This is literally fucking...
Holy shit, how did you misinterpret that? Well, it's because one of them, you understand not all misinformation is built the same. Like if I sit here and say
Dude.
Larix is 5'1", that's like different than saying Larix.
Yes! It's accusing someone of a fucking false DMCA strike as the entire point of the video and getting that whole story wrong because you did no research and regurgitated what everybody around you said who were also wrong and who also panic deleted all their fucking videos. Yes, how is this hard, bro?
Raped a child. Are you retarded?
I didn't know you
Holy
can understand the
shit.
comparison. My bad, dude. I'll just use the exact example we're dealing with here. You spread misinformation.
But it
Sniper
matters.
Wolf,
It matters.
You spread
Wait, hold on. Respond to what I just said. Would I have to take a
am.
video down if I said you're 5'1" because it's wrong?
No, because there's a clear difference there, dude.
But it's misinformation. But it's misinformation, dude.
Cheeto, I know you understand my point, man. You made a video saying that Sniper Wolf definitively striked a channel. That ended up
Right.
first of all, you
I'll
didn't even have
correct
the
the
appropriate
record.
hold on. First of all, you didn't even have the appropriate vetted information even made.
Imagine if Lyrics just turned around and was like, no, dude, because it would be factually correct. Anyway, you spread misinformation.
Make the video in the first place, but whatever. A lot of people made that mistake.
Do you know why?
I
Do you
think
know
that,
why I
can
did
you
it,
chill
though?
out? Can you chill out? Let me finish.
Well, you just already claimed that I didn't
chill?
have the information. Do you want me to?
Well,
tell
you
what I
didn't.
did?
You didn't have the information.
To make the claim.
Yes, because it ended up being false. You didn't have the. No one had
Right.
the information. That's why critical bit of retractment.
Well, Walt, do you want me to tell you my thought process? Like, it
Yeah, he
wasn't that I
literally
was
just
like-
did the thing, like the Bo Blacks thing. No, not Bo Blacks, the Tommy C thing, where he's like, hey, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm at a loss for words here.
Second,
I saw
in
the
a second,
email.
that's fine. But
Okay,
that
go
initial thing of you making the video based off an unvetted situation hurts your credibility. And now on top of it, when you're getting like talked to about that, the fact that it was that it was false information, and you're telling me you won't even take down the video but just a pinned comment, I think that further hurts your credibility. So that's the direct comparison. We don't have to compare it to anything else here.
Well,
You're
if there was
spreading
a
misinformation.
way,
You're actively.
If there was a way,
Yeah.
If there was a way for me to make sure that whatever. First of all, I honestly like it's not even that I like it's not that I don't. I think you and I have the same goal in mind or whatever, right?
I don't know what that means.
That we have the same goal in mind right now.
What goal?
What's your goal?
What's your goal in mind? I don't know what this means. Explain.
You're asking me to delete the video with the goal of what?
Hey, I'm just trying to tell you, man. You probably don't want to be posting misinformation actively. I'm just trying to, I don't know, help you out or whatever.
Right, and if I can sit here and correct the misinformation without like,
yeah, and your
losing
responses were really funny.
traction
You
or
said like,
something.
"Hey, I don't want to get out of the algorithm, so I'm not going to take down the
This
video."
is not the
You know, that's
video to
funny.
die on that hill for. If you did a shitload of research, you posted like a well-edited documentary, and you got minor details wrong that didn't affect the overall narrative of the video that's being provided, this is a totally fucking viable response. This is not a, hey, I posted my 10-minute slop commentary video that I copied from Sensitive Society, and it turned out the entire story was wrong, so I'm going to die on this hill now.
Come on, like, dude, just you can laugh at that, right? Like, bro, I don't want to get my algorithm hurts. Like, I'm not. That's why I'm just gonna let myself continue spreading misinformation. Like, that's funny. Why are you defending?
That's not
this?
okay.
Hey, man, do what you want. I think we've exhausted this conversation. Unless you.
I
want
just
to talk about this.
okay.
Unless you have another point you want to bring up.
I mean, I don't know
He will not let Lyrics leave the conversation either. Why is he panicking?
what you think happens. Like, what's so different between me leaving a comment saying, "Hey, there's some info in this video that's incorrect," versus me deleting the video?
It's not some info, it's the whole...
People may not see the comments.
Oh, that's not even it. Okay, it's the whole video. There's nothing valid in the video at all.
Some people will, but why even risk that game when you're like supposed to be a commentary channel that you're?
And let's be honest here, you wouldn't even have made a video for that fucking kid unless Sniper Wolf was in the title. So don't act like you're a virtuous, oh, I did it to help the kid. You would not have made that video because the story wouldn't have gone viral. You wouldn't have given a fuck. If that guy emailed you, you didn't help them.
Voice is
Because
built
it
off of
directly hurts
integrity.
me.
Like, people watch you. I don't think unlistening to video ever hurts you. But even on the assumption of that, your integrity takes priority. People watch you for your opinion on
Right,
certain
and I'm
topics.
telling you,
People
I can do something.
Hold on. People watch you for your opinion on topics and hopefully to use you as a trustworthy source. And this is you, like, right now saying, hey, man, I don't really think I'm prioritizing the fact that I'm prioritizing my algorithm and my money as opposed to misinformation. That's like what you're telling me.
That's not true though. If there was no pinned comment system, if there was
There's
nothing
some
that I
people
could
who
do,
aren't going to see the pinned comment, man. You know that. You know that. And if anyone else gave that
so
excuse,
if
you would be raking them over the coals.
if 10% of people don't see the pinned comment, versus the trade-off of like, first of all, what do you even think is going to happen? Like, do you think any people who have seen this video are going to like their opinion on Sniper Wolf drastically
What is this,
changes?
dude? What?
This is so bleak, dude. Holy shit, he just does not give a fuck. He does not give a fuck, dude.
What are these arguments? It's so simple, dude. You're fucking...
Answer my question.
What do I think is going to happen? I don't know. At the bare minimum, one person watches your video, doesn't see any kind of retraction, and they are now have the misinformation that you spread, that Sniper Wolf striked a channel. That's a problem, even if it's one person. If we want to put it down to the like most, stripped down terms.
The thing is too,
And you just know that if it wasn't Sniper Wolf and it was someone, that people liked or whatever, he'd be, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like, oh, well, at least I fucked over Sniper Wolf, so no one will care. This is very like, it reminds me of King of Nothing with Ethan Klein. It's like, well, I'm not going to correct the video. I'm not going to address it. Obviously his was worse because he's like pathetic. But, oh yeah, I mean like, it's Ethan Klein. I can get away with it,
when I saw the Charlie video, it's like, am I rushing to run defense on Sniper Wolf? Like, this is a person who is lucky to even be on YouTube. You understand?
Wait.
No. No, I don't understand, because that's bullshit.
Wait, can you explain that point? Can you flesh out that point? What do you mean? Are you rushing to defend Sniper Wolf? You don't defend people. You defend, like, positions. And, like...
Blunt dishonesty. Yeah, I've never heard someone be so dishonest and blunt about it. Like, that's just... this is kind of euphoric, I guess.
Arguments.
This is gender euphoria.
What do you mean?
What if I just put like outdated in the title?
Outdated in title. No, wrong. Misinformation. Imagine he changed the title to like, this video is full of misinformation. It wouldn't fuck up his algorithm. It'd be better than what he's doing. Do not watch, full of misinformation.
Like,
At that point, why not just take it down? Like, seriously, what the fuck?
wait, is that okay? I'm trying to work with you here because you've made a request.
I'm trying to work with you here? You're literally getting bullied into taking down your video. This guy's the same as the Slop guy. Holy shit.
One that will probably fuck me in some way or another. I'm trying to help you here because
he's playing
dude,
I'm trying to help you here. Wow.
One that will probably fuck me in some way or another. I'm trying to help you here because
dude,
I don't want my integrity or whatever.
Do what you want. Do what you want, man. I'm good. I think we exhausted this conversation. The thing is, I didn't even want to make this a thing, but I know in no world would I think you'd respond this way. I never thought that you'd respond this way, and you've made it like such a bigger deal.
Well, because I'm trying to not. I don't want to delete the video because it will fuck with my algorithm, but I also don't want it to be.
So that's fine. So just say I don't want the fuck with my algorithm, so I'm fine. I'm still spreading misinformation.
Because you're trying to make it sound like I'm doing this thing where it's like I'm totally interested in self-preservation at all costs.
You are. You 100% are. I have it, Smaggle.
I'm like trying to find a way where I can make it so that the video is known to be having misinformation in it, but I'm also not.
How have I never seen this? Wow.
Like, is there a way that I can do that without fucking myself? Like,
bro, Sense of Society's channel is doing just fine, and he took down the video. Poncho's channel is doing just fine, and they took down the video. I think your channel will be fine, dude. Okay.
It's possible, but I mean, okay, I don't know why. Like,
I'll let you come to your own
deeply
conclusions.
concerning to you.
Good arguments. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you figure it out yourself, man. I honestly, this wasn't even supposed to be a big deal, dude.
Okay,
I was just trying to tell you, like, hey, man, this wasn't even supposed to be a big
And he's so confrontational about it. Like, he's terrified that if this debate with Larix goes any worse, his whole career's going to explode. This is after.
Dude, you can do whatever you want.
You answer my question.
I'm good with this.
Okay.
We're going in circles. Okay. I wish you the best, man.
Okay. I don't understand what changing the title does, but the fucking, like, does it magically become somehow the same amount of misinformation if in the title I'm saying, hey, this is wrong, by the way, parts of this are wrong?
What the fuck?
I don't.
Dude?
That's so retarded.
I didn't know he did like a whole stream crash out segment too.
Is that not fucking brain dead? He's like, do the most extreme thing and take the video down, which is negative.
This is not extreme.
Views on your channel, which might fucking fuck you in the algorithm. And like what? I don't understand that. If I can do the thing where I let people know, hey, information in this video is wrong, but I don't completely take it down, it's okay. I don't know. Well, sensitive society did it. Okay, he can do what he wants to do. I don't know, man.
I don't even... hold on. Can I just... Is there somebody I can call to ask about this? I've never in my life heard about this before. Hold on. This is like... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to... Can you call fast? Jesus.
I don't really understand that. We'll remedy the situation.
You wouldn't give...
Is he still talking about this?
Bro, 2 days ago, 197K, goodbye. His channel's doing better than yours. I'm not trying to shit on you, but I'm just like acknowledging taking down videos doesn't destroy you in the algorithm. You're gonna be good.
Okay.
You're gonna be good, man.
Oh, he's so mad.
The thing, like, it's just like, what do you think will happen from taking it down? He didn't even prove that point. You know what I mean?
What?
Do you guys get what I'm saying here? He's like, delete this, this hurts your integrity. Okay, well, if I change the title, or I do a pin comment, or I can do anything besides... Because that literally deletes the argument that all the new viewers are being fed misinformation if in the title I literally change it. So you can actively hurt someone, but when it hurts you, it's not okay? What are you talking about? I'm saying I will change it. No, you got cooked. I get what you're saying, but I disagree. How do you explain that? Like, does this mean you have to take down every video that has been updated since? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
It's not updated. It's
Just
wrong.
delete the
Completely
video, man.
wrong.
Just change it.
It was wrong when you posted it. It's wrong now. It's still wrong.
Change the title right now.
I assume it's down by now, but...
So the whole new viewer
Like, that's the thing, is it was wrong when he made the video.
argument is completely retarded.
He's getting 200 guide right now? Yeah, true.
I mean, it doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. You got cooked. Okay, can someone explain to me why doing what I just explained is
Dude, smartest YouTuber right now. Smartest
so much
commentary
worse than
YouTuber.
not deleting the video? I don't understand.
Dude, he's lost.
Whatever. Not a big deal.
Something tells me it's a big deal because this clip goes on for another fucking 15 minutes.
And I think the thing with this situation too is it's just like, dude, it's fucking Sniper Wolf. Like,
No, that's precisely why it's important to report it correctly, buddy.
I don't know. Excuse me. Can someone explain why my malding isn't justified?
Never got your hate for a Cheeto. I didn't hate a Cheeto, to be clear. I do not hate a Cheeto. I think he's a little quirky. He seems like a stupid kid, but I didn't hate a Cheeto.
I don't know. The thing with this is, like, I just don't understand, like, the output, right? Is, like, the damage that's been done is already done, right? So you're trying to stop
The damage is done, so let's just leave the video up further.
more damage from happening. One way to do that is
You shared a Sniper Wolf video on Chud's stream, if you can find the particular part. Yeah, I was looking into it, but I never actually saw the debate. I just remembered, holy shit, he said that. And then fucking, I remembered watching the video on my stream the previous night. But I think Chud did watch it too. I can find that on the Chud Noir
to delete the
channel.
video, right? But another way to do that
Smaggle, can you find that? It's on Chud's video. It's definitely there because I sent it to Chud in chat.
is to
And he'll say like Nicholas DeOrio, so you can find it pretty quick.
change the title or thumbnail or pin comment. Why not? Why like why is that forbidden? Like, why do I have to fucking delete the video?
The thing is, like, the reason why I don't collab a lot with these people is that I don't like their content. That's why I don't talk to them. I'm much nicer. I don't want to say nicer, but I'm much like more outgoing and speaking to like video essay creators and streamers because I identify with them more. You'll never see me like have a sit down conversation and hang out on stream with like Sensitive Society or Poncho or a Cheeto. And it's not because I necessarily think that they're bad people. It's because I don't really respect like the whole daily shitter, don't do any research, slam it on my channel, copy the guy who posted it an hour before content. So that's part of the thing that I got out of the whole Slop video is like, yeah, I do think that those people are terrible. I think that like Turkey Tom entered the Tom Dark space, and I still don't particularly like the content he was putting out on that channel, but like it was so easy for him to enter that space because there's no competition. All right, Tom and all of the faults that he has is obviously the best one of the entire genre. Literally, out of all the daily Slop commentary channels, I'm watching his video if I have to watch any of these fucking people. Because I think a lot of them are just either morally bankrupt, lazy, or... I don't think they shouldn't exist or whatever, but I think their content is garbage. Yeah.
Video. I don't understand that.
But again, I don't care. Like, if you think it's Slop, that's perfectly fine. But like, the issue is when it's affecting actual people. So I would never go out and say, like, a Cheeto is a bad guy because I don't like his content. Which is kind of where I differentiate from that video. Because it is objectively Slop. This is Slop content. Just like my stream highlights on this channel are Slop content, right? My problem is when you're like this egocentric and schizo, where you're defending like unwinnable positions like this. And it's just very clear that you do not give a flying fuck about what you're reporting. And what you're reporting is like telling other people how to live, okay? It's going through and judging other people on a personal basis, right? So like you you can't really have this nonchalant position that you're holding here while also telling people right from wrong and playing moral cop for YouTube drama.
I'll change it right now. I'll change the title. I'll literally change the title. I don't care. The thing is, though, like, when you delete videos, I mean, he can say, like, Sensitive Society's channel is fine. People who have deleted videos on this is fine. Like, sure. That's...
But you won't know, man. You won't know
fine.
for days.
That's good. But I don't trust YouTube's algorithm like that, so... I want to stop, like, I don't want misinformation to be spread.
What does this guy get, like 250,000 a video?
So I will do something about it, but I'm also not, like... Okay, if... Like, deleting it is sort of... Doesn't, it, you know... You can achieve the same goal.
Anywhere from 39 to, like... 150,000 usually, but he has, like, outliers that hit 1 million, or outliers that hit, like, 400,000.
Dead too, you know what I mean? Like it's not getting new views, so that's fine. I don't really care. I'll change the thumbnail too, I suppose.
But here's the problem. This is my biggest issue with this whole thing. Is he's arguing that he hasn't seen the video and he doesn't know what's going on and he just saw the title, and he still hasn't seen the video. He still doesn't like even understand or comprehend why his video is wrong. And he's only changing the title and thumbnail because his chat is giving him fucking shit for it. Because he didn't seem like he wanted to do that from the beginning. And he doesn't even know necessarily what he did wrong, but he's already rushing to change it to pander to his chat, which is hilarious. The first thing that you do in a case like this is you throw on the video and you watch Charlie's video. It is the easiest way to start a response to this.
Yeah, and then he's talking about my integrity and stuff. Dude,
yeah, he's literally just getting peer pressured into doing the right thing. If that's even considered the right thing by your standard.
You get to your credibility. And I'm sitting here saying, like, I want to correct the record. Like, what? I don't really understand how it's a big... If I'm sitting here like, hey, let's... Oh, you're... Because I didn't even fucking hear about this, dude. I literally was flying... I was flying around. I just got home. If you look at my channel like 3 days ago, you'll notice the background...
Dude, he was walking his dog in space,
different.
bro.
I was literally not here. And I haven't been paying attention to this shit. I've been fucking sleeping. So.
We're gonna get this guy to smoke cigarettes. We're gonna tell his whole chat how cigarettes are actually super cool, and we'll convince him to do them, and it'll help his algorithm.
And I'm sitting here like, yo, okay, I'll take your word for it. This information's incorrect.
Here, this is the Chud Logic Noir video. Let me show you this real fast. Look at this.
The thing. Based.
So Oh god,
Oh.
Discord's lagging. Hold on. Can you still
Oh,
hear me?
I literally walked him through it. You're right.
I'm
Jesus.
good now.
Bro,
There we go.
it's just
Yeah,
so funny. We got the
whenever I
fucking,
open Discord,
we got the
screen share,
gameplay straight away. We got the fucking Resident Evil 4 gameplay. I mean, it's
Well,
classic.
that's not me. I'm not Tipster. That's his gameplay.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's all these daily commentary channels have got some random game in the background.
Okay, so hearing this conversation, I totally understand, but watching the video is like insane. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna open you up right here. Ready?
Yeah.
Let me make sure it's all boosted up so you can hear it good.
So tactical and intentional, and you can't. I
Oh,
don't.
sorry, I'm watching it on fucking Adderall speed.
Bro, it's 8
No,
minutes
man. And
long.
plus, it's so
Why
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
need to
yeah.
speed it up, dude? That's crazy.
Dude, I listen to 2 videos at the same time sometimes. I don't know. I'm totally fucking amped. All right, hold on.
Wolf, why would I be charitable? I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not here to give you charity. Now she goes over
I'm sorry.
Okay, Jesus Christ, that's not a good start. That is not a good start, bro. Holy shit. And YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Chrome tab killing it.
Why would I be charitable? I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not here to give you charity. Now she goes over
I'm sorry. Wait, let's just go back a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, this is a really bad video, dude.
your lunch money in 5th grade and getting the ultimate revenge by putting a dagger in their fucking chest. You know what I mean? It feels so tactical and intentional, and you can't. I don't know, man. And plus, it's like,
Dude, this is the video he's defending right now. The video that he won't remove. This 8-minute video.
why would I be charitable? I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not here to give you charity. Now she goes over to Twitter to basically defend herself when she
Defend herself, he says.
should have been calling Saul, saying, "I want to clarify that I did not strike anyone."
Dude, he posted this late enough, so he copied all of his friends who posted earlier to have her deny the strike, and he didn't even think to look into it. He just put it in and insulted her for it.
This is the big thing that I think a lot of people aren't realizing is that this video wasn't released
Wait.
just after Onion's video.
Right.
He
Wait,
got in
wait.
after she denied it, and instead of researching after she denied it, he then elected, I'm going to just make fun of her instead.
Okay.
Bro!
No, that is a fair
Wait.
point, yeah.
Wait, but this makes it so much even worse.
Yeah,
And I was the guy who confronted a Cheeto. Wait, so he even fucking saw Sniper Wolf definitively say, like,
Yeah,
dude, this wasn't me. And this motherfucker just said outright, I don't want to be charitable to you. No, this guy can get fucked about everything. This guy can get fucked. Holy shit.
Video. I do not have any pending takedown notices. I believe someone else must have done that on my behalf.
Oh
Question
my
mark
God.
at Moist Critical. Fuck you adding Moist Critical for? What do you want him to do? Pat you on the back and be like, oh, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Well, it would be that he was the one who spread the misinformation, but I think you get that as Cheeto.
I reported the news that that someone claiming to be you took down a video, and it actually wasn't you. Okay, yeah, your tweet is complete evidence. Now, if you want to actually convince
Oh
people
my
of this,
God.
you can literally show your pending takedown notices. Like,
Okay, so a Cheeto calls for her to drop the pending takedown notices, and then she does, and then he says nothing.
Wait, she
Oh,
did
yeah.
that?
She did a
Yeah!
follow-up tweet.
She
I saw that.
literally
Yeah,
dropped
she does
these
that.
exactly what he asked for, and he's like, I will not be saying anything.
Also, the other problem as well is that, like, this is a bit Reddit, I guess, but, like, if you're making the affirmative claim, you're the one that needs to prove it, because you can't prove you didn't do something. You have to prove that she did do it, right? And then when we
Yeah.
saw the email from the guy, it was, like, clearly, well, not clearly, but it didn't seem like it was her. And especially with her denial, and the fact she's shown her...
Bro, if I'm Raymundo, this is my core argument that I based the entire video around. 100% Chat wants this video from Chud. Here it is. But yeah, that's like the issue is you have to watch how bad a Cheeto's video was too, because it's like egregiously bad. It's worse than any of the other videos I saw on the subject.
it's updated, but he's like, no, you can't update it. You have to delete the video. Like, okay,
And he's
I'm not
doing
gonna
this
do
cope stream. Wow.
that, but I'll do something to help. I'll change the thumbnail, change the title, do a pinned comment. It's like I'm not gonna neuter myself when I can achieve the same goal without neutering myself. You know what I mean?
By the way, we have no evidence that supports that deleting a video will destroy his channel and the algorithm. I do not think that that's the case.
All right, let's change this thumbnail. Or wait, auto-generated. Yeah, we'll just make it some shitty gameplay footage. There you go. Updated. Updated. So, now the thumbnail is Resident Evil 4 gameplay. And the title is
my
Outdated,
God.
Don't Watch. Or Ignore. Outdated video, ignore. So, there you go.
And he gets literally bullied into making the video completely unwatchable. And he doesn't even know why what he did was wrong. This is so funny. He never would have done this without the social pressure. This is why you gotta hit people like this. Because if he could have got away with it, he sure as hell would have. If he won that debate, that video stays up, same title, never goes down. If Lyrics if he doesn't play ball correctly. That's why this shit's important, dude.
I don't, this is just like this is kind of random, but I don't... Okay. Is this a big hit on my credibility? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, man. Pin comment. I'll write that one now, I guess. If the people who weren't following the instructions written by the title.
He hasn't even seen Charlie's video. This is so funny, bro. Holy shit.
I'll explain it further. But, I don't know, man. If I'm sitting here saying like I'll do this thing to allow anyone who would see
because
this...
you know what's happening right now. You know what's happening in his brain. The neurons that are firing. I'm gonna diagnose him. Okay, from my legal perspective, I'm diagnosing him. Right? He sees this as an opportunity. Like, okay, if I take down this video, it will hurt my bottom line because if and only if I do that, the algorithm will fuck me and I won't get views anymore. Right? Now he sees his chat is freaking out at him. His donators, his viewers. He's getting obliterated in chat. And he goes, oh shit, well if I keep this video up, they're not going to support me anymore, and my finances are going to be ruined that way. So he's making the quick change and not even researching it, not even doing the actual proper research to figure out what actually happened, right? He's going to do a very quick Band-Aid fix while he's still live to try to maintain the people he'd be losing here. This is entirely financially motivated.
Video now to understand that there's incorrect info in it.
He doesn't even want to spend the time to go out and just go check and see if Lyrics is even correct, so he can just throw it in his face and fight back about it. No, he's just literally just trying to self-preserve.
Sure.
And by the way, this is worst case scenario for a topic YouTuber. That's like, there isn't really much you can do to look worse than this.
I'll write this comment.
From like a credibility perspective, obviously, there is much worse you can do from an unrelated standpoint, I guess. Then again, Lyrics won't go live when I go live, so he's kind of a slave to AdSense too. He's a slave to me. He's my personal slave. He will not stream when I stream.
Okay. There you go. He's watching me right now. I get what you're saying, but I disagree. How do you explain that? Like, does this mean you have to take down every video that has been updated since? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Just delete the video, man. Bro. Just change it.
We're currently watching. It's Nick DeOrio reacting to a Cheeto, reacting to Lyrics, reacting to a Cheeto.
I'll change the title right now. So the whole new viewer argument is completely retarded.
Yes, thank you, Cheeto.
I mean, it doesn't.
I really wanted you to do that. Dude. It doesn't make sense.
You got cooked. Okay, can someone explain to me why
he just changed the title but won't take it down? Hey, man. I mean, for any fans of a Cheeto, I mean, you know, I don't know. This is really telling. Dude, I did my best. I kept...
Oh my god, the nervous laughter in the top right corner. Holy shit, I gotta show you that. Jesus.
Any fans of a Cheeto, I mean, you know, I don't know. This is really telling. Dude, I did my best. I kept giving him outs.
No
I didn't
way.
want to fuck him over. This wasn't my idea to like fucking like do this. But he kept defending himself. Where it's like, hey, well,
this is really telling.
Defend yourself. You literally put down the shovel, Cheeto. You keep doing it, man.
Telling of what?
I didn't want to do this. But yeah.
This is fucking
Why
weird.
doing what I just explained is so much worse than not deleting the video. I don't understand.
Again, this is not as bad as King of Nothing. I don't think anything will ever be as bad as King of Nothing. Because, like, at the end of the day, it is a shitty topic commentary video that was probably made without much thought. I don't know if there'll ever be anything as bad as a video essay that is wrong for, like, the duration of the upload. And then the way that he responded to it and all that. I don't think there'll ever be a case that is that egregious. But, like, I mean, this is the topic commentary version, I guess. It's another level to do that in a video essay the entire time. That's, like, crazy.
Whatever. Not a big deal.
Okay.
And I think the thing with this situation, too, is it's just like...
Oh. Game froze. Xbox. Hello. Hello, Xbox. Uh-oh.
Dude, it's fucking Sniper Wolf. Like,
So, oh my god. So he
Don't forget that he quit posting for a few weeks after this. No, that's not true. A Cheeto quit posting after this? No fucking way. Is that real?
it's fine if slandering Sniper Wolf, because Sniper Wolf is an unlikable
not
person.
what
You're
I
just allowed to say
said.
whatever you want about her. That's literally the Cane of Nothing argument. He literally just did the Cane of Nothing argument. It's a very unlikable figure, so I could say whatever the fuck I want.
that's not
I
true.
could say whatever I want.
I
about
changed the title.
Sniper Wolf.
That's
just an insane position to have, dude. How is he doing this?
He
literally
didn't?
just said it out loud.
Okay. Well,
Why?
he did not. All right, I got owned by chat. Chatter owned me. Rip.
Why?
Green Lobster
fuck is he doing?
L. He didn't make a video for like a week and said he went on vacation. Wasn't the vacation just before this?
Put down the shovel.
dude, it's fucking Sniper Wolf. Like,
What?
I don't know.
He just openly says it. He sees no problem with that.
I clearly do.
Okay,
I
if
don't
we-
like spreading misinformation, so I changed the title and thumbnail. I don't know. Excuse me.
When was this?
Can someone explain why my Malden
2 months
isn't
ago,
justified?
July 16th.
He literally just.
All right, so
literally
today
just
we're
said, I
talking
don't
about
care
Bill-
because it's Sniper Wolf.
That's
Like,
not-
I feel like that's not being like.
I literally changed the title though. This website says it. He's still going on about this. He started this. I don't know.
We're about done though.
All right, so
If
today
he
we're.
says anything else, I mean, it's just for archive because I don't know if he takes his stream down.
He definitely
So,
slowed down.
I don't know.
Because he's got, dude, he didn't even go this mask off in the car.
Started from the bottom.
July 20th? Well, there's a video about Chris Tyson on July 20th. This was posted on July 16th. I don't think that's when it was, though.
The thing with this is like I just don't understand like the output, right? Is like the damage that's been done is already done, right? So you're trying to stop more damage from happening. One way to do that is to delete the video, right? But another way to do that is to change the title or thumbnail or pin comment. Why not? Why like why is that forbidden? Like why do I have to fucking delete
No,
the
it
video?
looks like he was
I don't
active.
understand that.
Good points.
Is he gonna argue with that or no? I'll change it right now. I'll
Dude,
change
my
the title.
algorithm. My algorithm.
I'll literally change the title. I don't care. The thing is though, like when you delete videos, I mean, you can say like sensitive society's channel is fine. People who delete videos on this is fine. Like sure, that's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
But
All right, so let's watch the second debate now, because I heard the second one is just as bad.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey,
I
so,
just saw you were reacting to the thing. I don't know what you're really talking about, so I just said lol.
Okay, yeah. No, I was watching someone archived it for me and sent it to me, and I wanted to look over to see if there's any funny moments after the stream. And you said some things that I think
Oh, he's literally watching the Furrin video that I just pulled up.
like would want to ask you to clarify your stance on. So
Sure.
you said it's just after our call. You said like, bro, it's just Sniper Wolf. I can play the clip if you want, and I wanted to know what you meant by this. Let me see if I can get it right here. This transcripts. I'll share my screen.
Ooh, he's picking up the right stuff.
Sniper.
Okay, but he's blasting my eardrums with Windows errors, so that's fun.
Okay, yeah, this is it. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. All right. You in here?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, here.
situation too is it's just like
Here, let me go back a little.
whatever, not a big deal. And I think the thing with this situation too is it's just like, dude, it's fucking Sniper Wolf. Like, I don't know.
So, I guess, what did you mean by that? Because the way that comes across to me is that it's saying, oh, it's just Sniper Wolf, so who cares? I can kind of say whatever I want about
I
her
wouldn't have
because she's an
preloaded that
unpopular
statement.
figure.
I would have let him answer it, because he might have just said that. Because now he's on the defense, right? When you word it like that.
Wolf, so who cares? I can kind of say whatever I want about her because she's an unpopular figure.
See, when Alex Rosen, when he was talking to that pedophile, he wouldn't have opened like that. He would have let him dig himself a hole and then got him to talk about it. Alex Rosen is a much better debater than Lyrix.
No, of course not. That's not true at all. Obviously, if I didn't care about spreading misinformation, then I wouldn't have even had to call with you.
So what did you mean by
Like, if
this
I-
statement right here? Because I can't rack my I can't think of any other interpretation of what that could possibly mean.
The statement I'm saying, it's just Sniper Wolf.
Yes.
People get frustrated with me when I do debates and stuff like this, because at least in the first, like, I try to go slow as possible because I want this person to talk as much as possible. Because I know that when I do a debate with somebody like Bull Blacks or like Tipster or something like that, that it's going to be reacted to in a lot of streams, and there are going to be a lot of people fact-checking throughout the entire case. The idea is to get them to speak for as long as possible, to not run them off the stream immediately, to put them in positions to make mistakes and stuff like that, and kind of just do a bit of the nice guy routine a little bit. If you sit there and you stun lock on question 1, you will not get to question 2. It does not happen. So that's how I try to stage my conversations and stuff that I have. And no, it's cool to see when other people do that too. Because you get a bunch of shit in the beginning like, wow, you didn't pin him on that. It's like, yeah, why would I? We're 5 minutes into the conversation. I mean, I guess you could be mad that I asked in the wrong order, but eventually we get there.
I can't think of any other interpretation of what that means other than this is a very unlikable figure who's done wrong shit to other people. So therefore, I can get away with saying what I want about her.
Well, I don't know what I meant in that exact like moment. I was probably just like rambling, but obviously that's a false conclusion. If I'm sitting there doing something to not like slander her, if I'm taking steps to make things better. I don't know if you saw, by the way, I privated the video because after our call, because honest to God, like the context of everything that happened was like, I literally, and I said this on the stream, I was traveling. I'd only seen a Moist Critical title saying, what does it say? Whatever, or Sniper Wolf didn't strike a channel, and then I got home and then I started streaming, and then you call me, you're like, bro, you should take this down. And so basically I'm going off you and a Moist Critical title. And regardless of what anyone would say, like Sniper Wolf did the Holocaust, I'm going to like look into something further before I delete the video or private it or do anything like that.
Why are you doing more research when it comes to deleting the video than when you're making the allegation? That's actually a super good question because like, I get why he's not deleting the video until he sees it because it obviously negatively impacts him, right? But it's like, he needs to put more effort into the deletion of the misinformation than it took for him to actively create the content to begin with.
And I didn't want to delete it because if I can find a way to reduce harm, because we can agree that the goal, like what you do by deleting the video is you're reducing the harm of the misinformation spread, right?
Wait, yeah. Before that, real quick, you just said something I want to cut in on. You said that the fact that you wouldn't take down a video until you did the appropriate information. Well, like live on stream without looking into it yourself. The problem is that this overall topic commentator mindsets, where you just took my word for it and changed the thumbnail and changed the title without even doing your own research.
Yeah,
like, that's the problem. Hold on.
Can I explain why?
Yeah, just one more sentence. I don't want you to take down the video. I don't want you to take down the video. I don't want you to change the title. I don't want you to change the thumbnail or even make a pinned comment without you doing the research yourself. You shouldn't just take my word for it. This is the problem that made you make the video in the first place. It's this topic commentator mindset of not doing research.
Okay, so I'm going to respond to the thing I was going to respond to, which is
crazy.
Changing the title.
What did Lyric say about the Slop video? Now I'm interested because he agrees with me that there's a whole topic commentary mindset of not like researching for your videos. So it seems like he agrees with that perspective, right?
Newspaper, where if you print the headline, it's fucking like that forever. I can go back and rechange the title if I think I need to rechange it. It's just temporary, right? But I'll keep it like that if I end up, agreeing with what you said. Yeah, but
newspapers have to publish a retraction.
I need to rechange it. It's just temporary, right? But I'll keep it like that if I end up, agreeing with what you said or whatever. I looked into it and I'm like, okay, wait, actually, I got this so wrong. I'm gonna private it. And I don't want. I don't like deleting
right now. I think you're being disingenuous.
Why is that?
That's not the way you look at it. You're just using this as an argument right now, saying like, oh, the title's like a newspaper. I could always go back to retract it. Dude, why would you ever even change? Why would you ever?
No, it was very obvious watching that first debate that he wanted to go through any single. Like he would exhaust every single possible solution before privating the video. So now that he's saying like, oh, I can just go back and research it, that's all post hoc rationalization.
Why is that wrong?
Hold on. Why would you ever even change the title in the first place without doing?
Well, you have to elaborate. You can't just say hold on. You have to explain yourself.
What do you think he's doing? Jesus.
Explaining right now. Why would you change your title live on air saying outdated when you didn't even know it was outdated yet? You just took my.
Because I can change it.
This is the problem. Why even make the initial change though? That doesn't make sense.
That's the problem.
Because I saw the critical thing and I saw your thing. I'm just like, all right, like I'll just well the initial change too is because
this is the skibbity wop wop wop. Yes. Holy shit!
Why you even made the first video in the first place?
You keep talking over me, bro. I'm about to explain it.
You saw circumstantial evidence and made a conclusion based off of that. This is the
problem.
You keep
talking over me. I'm not gonna do this if you keep talking over me, bro.
Okay,
thank you. So the other thing was that it's low risk too. I would be way less willing to do it if the video wasn't 6 days old and basically already dead. It's like it's not getting new views anyway, so it's like not only can I go back and change the title if I want to, but it also doesn't really matter because no one else is seeing it. I'm way more likely to change the video title of something that's old and not getting views than something that is obviously like still consistently getting new eyeballs on it.
Okay, let's go down brass tacks. Why did you live on air change the title, put a pinned comment, and change the thumbnail?
It looks like Raymundo is going to give me the video, so I might be able to make my little project after all.
On the Sniper Wolf video, because I have.
If I do that, I'm probably not going to be around for a couple days.
You call into my stream. Someone in my chat says Larix wants to debate you, and then you go into this. You're saying this is misinformation. I asked you to clarify. You're like, she didn't send the copyright strike, and that is the same as the Moist Critical title that I had seen. So to me, I'm like, okay, that's probably. So this is probably true, and I also.
Why would you think it's probably true? Why would you ever make an update to your video if something that you can't even confirm?
Dude, you're not even letting me finish. I just asked you to let me finish, bro.
Okay,
like, I know you're live, but like I get it. But
we
I'm
can
like,
tone it down. Let me know when you're finished. No, sorry.
You're talking about like genuineness. I'm genuinely trying to speak to you on like what I was thinking, and then you're like arguing with me. You know, I'm just trying to get my point across. Okay, and I assumed at this point, okay, it's probably true. But even if it's not, if I just change the video title, it's not really going to hurt me that much. And so, because the video's not even getting views, so I'm like, all right, you know what, whatever. If they're both wrong, then I'll just change the title back. But if they're right, you know, after the stream, I'll look into it further. And if it's really bad, then I'll private the video. And that's exactly what I did.
So you changed the title of your video, you made a pinned comment, and you changed the thumbnail off of information that you didn't even know was correct yet.
Yeah, because I could just go back and change it afterward.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you just
He doesn't wait. So if the video is right, to be clear, if you change the title and thumbnail to like video is bad, that is obviously going to affect the performance of that video, right? That singular video performance is going to be affected if you go back and change it. So he's quick to do that because he's getting pushback. He does not want to lose viewership. He doesn't want to lose algorithm fuel or whatever. If you dead that video and you change it like that, that's absolutely going to affect that specific video. There's more evidence that would affect that video than there is for your claim that it'll destroy your channel if you private it.
said yes. I find that to be a big problem. And I feel like you're just being a little bit disingenuous with me live on air right now. I don't think it's this whole newspaper argument that you only did it so you can go back and change it later. I think that's disingenuous. I don't think that's your actual
You don't
reason.
think... But then why did I private it after
I think the only
stream?
reason you did it live... I think the only reason you did it live is because you were feeling some kind of like social pressure, and then you changed your title because you didn't want to deal with like any like bullshit or backlash.
Well, of course I was feeling social pressure. 100%. You're telling me to do something, so I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do something in the meantime, but then after stream, I'll look into it further, then I'll private it. What is disingenuous about that?
So, Achito, you should never make any decisions based off of not confirmed information. That's just like the overall rule, right? Like you should look into it yourself. Never take my word for it. Never take.
I did, and that's why I privated
it.
it. That's why I privated it after the stream. There was a 3-hour gap from after the stream to when I privated it, which was me doing research.
He did more research after. By the way, so that's just confirmation. 3 hours after the stream, after he changed the title, after he went through the whole rigmarole to avoid doing it, he then ultimately did private the video. So he did do the right thing. It just took like a severe amount of bullying and like his whole chat turning against him. And then he did it as soon as he got, like, oh, not as soon, but he did it when he was off stream.
I understand. And I'm happy that you did research.
I'm not sure if somebody called him and like, hey, jackass, you're fucking this up dramatically. That could be the case too. But I think there's enough public examples of him kind of folding to pressure to kind of imply that he did this because he was told to.
Afterwards, if you're genuinely telling the truth there. If you...
I did it. You can go and see the videos private.
My problem with you is I feel like...
me doing research.
I know. My
I
problem
had to
with
leave
you-
in like 5 minutes, by the way, just so you know.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, that's brutal.
I'm like, that's not the cop out. I have to be somewhere. But yeah.
Okay, you said one last line I want you to address that you said, you made a clip saying, you know, even if it is 3% of the audience who you're spreading misinformation to, you don't feel like you would still be fine spreading misinformation to 3% of your audience because you don't want to fuck up your ad revenue. That's like what you said. Do you want me to pull this up? Here, I have the clip right here. You can screen share real quick?
Well, before anything, yeah.
Well, let me play real quick. Because you gotta go.
I'm me doing everything I just did. Maybe like what, 2%, 3%? Is that 3% worth like potentially fucking up my rev? Nope.
And you say no.
The point is, like, if you were to remake the Raymundo video, basically, and you were like to take examples from stuff, you'd be able to create like a very good 50-minute video using exclusively things that have occurred in the last calendar year. It would be easy. You could take a bunch of different commentary channels who have done obscenely ridiculous shit, and you could probably compartmentalize that in like a 50-minute video. without digging into anyone's past, without making any cheap shots, just by going over like, oh, that wasn't me, I've changed. No, this is here and now. This is this current calendar year.
So you would rather spread misinformation to 3% of people because you don't want to fuck up your
I'm referring to the 3% of people who wouldn't get it if I changed the title.
So yeah, you rather spread misinformation to 3% of your audience.
Because that's on them. If they can't read a title that says outdated information,
it is on you for making
point,
the content spreading misinformation and slandering someone.
I just
it is
disagree
100% on
I
you.
believe people are autonomous.
You cannot put this.
I believe if
you
you're
spread
illiterate,
the
it's kind of on you.
misinformation.
If
You
you're
spread
illiterate,
it.
then that's
the
on you.
content of your
my
video
point.
was definitively saying Sniper Wolf strike the channel when that was incorrect. That is the problem.
Well, yeah, obviously I.
And now you're trying to pin it on your audience.
I ended up
for being too
privating it, but
stupid.
no, I'm not, because what I said initially was like 3% of the audience, if they didn't get it after I changed the title, and if there was a 3% of that new, so think about it like this, right? Let's say 5 new people are watching the video within 24 hours, like 6 days after the video is up. Let's say there's 5 people. Let's say out of that 5 people, the two of them who click on it can't read the title that says outdated information because they're blind or illiterate or something like that, right? I think at that point, like, not that I've done the due.
Actually, you brought up a good argument. That's actually a good argument.
privated
Let's
it.
say that you have some like blind fans, and they're not
I
going
mean,
to
bro,
see the
I'm-
pinned
I'm
comment with the
literally
title.
finishing it.
That's actually a good
bro.
argument. Okay, keep
And that's
going.
why I privated it at the end.
Oh, so he realized after all the bullshit that he put everybody through this annoyingly fucking repetitive conversation, he went, wait, dude, there's blind people. Oh my god, they're gonna watch my video in Braille, and they're not gonna know. Oh, I forgot about those mythical blind people.
I mean, hey, I'm happy for you, but I
Because
wanted you to
I think
clarify.
the quality-
So if you
because I also
backtrack what
mentioned
you just
this in a-
said,
I
why'd
mentioned
you just
this in a-
defend this statement on air? You just defended the statement you just made on
Because-
air, but now you're saying you
because-
backtracked it.
All right,
What does
I'll
that mean?
explain. Because at the
Why wouldn't you just say, because there are people who are gonna watch the video, like, while they're driving on autoplay in their car? Why would you be like, listen, there's a percentage of blind people who would not quite, they wouldn't have received the correction.
time, like I said, after the stream, I looked into it further, and I determined that the quality of the misinformation was significant. False reporting on, because I seen the email, and I looked into it further, and I thought it was bad enough. Because remember in our call, when I was telling you
What about the blind and deaf people? Have we considered, like,
about there's
they won't even hear the misinformation, so they're not even being fucking...
different types of misinformation. Like if I made a video called Larix is 5'1", would I have to take that down if you're not 5'1"? Obviously not, right? Because that is misinformation. So at the time I'm doing the stream, I'm like, okay, well 3% get misinformation. I didn't.
He made sure to make the pinned comment in Braille, so when you rub your fingers across the screen, you could tell. Yeah.
Afterward, when I continued to look into it, I'm like, okay, yeah, well, it probably isn't worth 3%, because the misinformation is.
You gotta put it all on dot, space, up, space, dot.
Not like insincere or insignificant,
Okay, so
like the 5'1" thing.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you hold that opinion now. I just don't know why you defended it like 2 minutes ago in this call. I feel like that should have been your first.
I was
response,
just-
right?
I was
It's a little bit
explaining it.
confusing.
Yeah, what about people who died before they were able to see the video was removed?
I was explaining it.
They died knowing that Sniper Wolf was a fucking...
Okay, well, you know, my
You asked me
problem
to
is here.
elaborate on it.
Yeah, my problem is here is I feel like you're saying a lot of statements that's just kind of, showing this overall cancerous topic commentator mindset of not doing enough research, making the video first. And like, you know, the problem is that the fact that you even
Dean Sama. Not gonna lie, I think Achito is right. Lyric's correct argument is the obvious that misinfo is bad. All the stuff about crusading to force the video down is just huffing your own self-righteous farts. Okay, just to be clear, the entire video is wrong. It is 8 minutes full of complete misinformation. There is absolutely zero value to leaving that video up. To say, okay, well, I don't want to take myself out of the algorithm as justification for leaving it up is completely fucking absurd. Lyrics is 100% in the right. It's not moral effy at all whatsoever. And it is absolutely character destroying to say like, hey, look, I'm literally actively spreading misinformation about people. Look at Sniper Wolf. She sucks. Who cares about Sniper Wolf? As an excuse to do it and to sit there and cope about it. Now, he's 100% right. There is absolutely no way you could look at this and possibly see it as an Achito victory.
made that video. Like, you did not have enough information to say Sniper Wolf strike the channel. So why did you make that video? What information were you going off of?
Well, the same reason that everyone else made the video.
The videos that Sniper Wolf steals where she sits there and doesn't react to them have more inherent value to society than Achito's video.
It was because I'd seen the email that One Giant Onion had received that Sniper Wolf sent him a copyright strike, and I didn't know that you could impersonate while doing copyright strikes.
He says he'd seen the email. Did he see the actual information on the email? Or was it like the screenshot that he showed all the omitted stuff where he blacked everything out?
So I went off what I believe was the best information at the time. The same
Because if he saw it and he saw the names on there it did not match correctly, or the email and stuff like that obviously didn't come from like Sniper Wolf, then that's even worse.
thing that Moist Critical went off of, that Sensitive Society went off of, that all the other people who reported on
But
this
those
went
people didn't have the actual email with that information that came later.
off of, which was that information. And I was
So
I
he
made a
would have
mistake.
had info Charlie didn't have for that to be the case.
I'm not here to defend that I made a great video. I fucked up. That's fine. People fuck up, and I've privated the video. And
The guy like redacted the email and he's like, because I don't want to get banned from YouTube TOS, as if that's ever fucking happened in the history of YouTube.
I don't know. Lesson learned. I mean, yeah.
So
my
you
bad.
just like didn't
and
know that
unfortunately,
could exist,
it was
I
it
guess.
was an unfortunate situation too, because the entire timing of this, I literally I've been
By the way, and the video that we're defending right now, the video that like he made is one of those watching Sniper Wolf videos until I laugh. And if you watch his other videos that he made in this format, it's literally just him staring at the screen for 2 hours while somebody else's videos play. The obvious comment you'll get there is, well, Sniper Wolf doesn't own her reaction videos and stuff like that. But again, Logan Paul, was it Logan Paul? I forgot the other person he covered. Could literally just DMCA him and it would be 100% correct on the video that he made on that guy. So it would not be a false strike in that regard.
traveling, and I'm
He was playing extremely fast and loose with what you can actually make on this site.
back home now, and it's unfortunate that I don't think I've spread misinformation much throughout my time on YouTube, and I do this, and then it's like the timing of that with my inability.
And again, the reason why this is so big is because Cheeto had like the exact wrong position every step of the way. All Cheeto had to say was, yeah, okay, I'll delete that, or oh, okay, I'll look into it, and then delete it. His like responses here are fueling this discourse to continue and showing things about him that I don't think he was expecting people to draw, I guess.
To correct it is just unlucky.
Well, here's my problem too. I was the one who...
Give me 30 seconds.
Because Lyrix was not coming in to destroy fucking Cheeto. That is not a charitable way to read this situation at all whatsoever. He was coming in, I wouldn't say kid's gloves on, but he was being extremely reasonable in his initial critique.
thing I'm going to bring up next is like my problem is the fact that like the reason he even made the video in the first place, like I want to understand like the information going off of, and the fact that he said that he saw Critical's title. He saw Critical's title while he was apparently on vacation or something, saying that Sniper Wolf didn't strike a channel, and that there's no inkling in his brain to think like and have shame of like, oh fuck, I made a video.
Did he get off? Wait, what?
And the fact that he said, here's my problem too. I was the one who.
My door. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, okay, he left for like 30 seconds.
Apparently on vacation or something, saying that Sniper Wolf didn't strike a channel, and that there's no inkling in his brain to think like and have shame of like, oh fuck, I made a video spreading misinformation about someone and slandering someone. Oh fuck, I should go back and remedy this or do the appropriate research. And the vacation isn't enough of an excuse. You literally said you were still recording videos.
Sorry about that. What's up?
At the same time. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you about something else. So you're saying like you're on vacation or whatever, but I don't really think that's a good excuse. You still said at the same time you were making commentary videos at the time when you were on vacation, correct?
Dude, I literally, I don't want to get too specific as to like where I was and stuff.
I didn't ask you where you were. I asked if you were making commentary videos while you're on vacation.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is like there was, for like
Was this when he was doing the IRL stuff with Tom? Someone mentioned that.
earlier on, like throughout my time where I'm not home, yeah. But like that was like
Okay,
weeks
so yes,
before this. I
okay.
pre-recorded stuff. Way before this.
We're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on vacation. I don't
Yeah, okay,
understand how this
uh,
is inappropriate like information to give out.
Well,
Lyrix clearly didn't expect a Cheeto to be that stupid and greedy. Like, yeah, exactly. I don't think anyone expected him to react that way.
because it's like yes and no. Like vacationing. This is kind of cancer because vacationing like
What does yes and no mean? You just like did half-assed research on the videos?
no it means like vacation like while I'm traveling, no, but like okay, while I was at VidCon I recorded some stuff, but I wasn't after VidCon. I had gone somewhere else, but I didn't make videos
Okay,
there.
so yes, a very convoluted way to say yes. I was recording and making commentary videos while I was on vacation. So that's why I don't think it's a good excuse. You also said on vacation that you saw the fact that Critical uploaded a video saying Sniper Wolf didn't strike a channel. And there's no inkling. My problem is that there's no inkling.
Again, like if that was me, right? I'm trying to put myself in his position. I'm on vacation. I don't have time to see what's going on. You know what I do? I go off and I find someone I trust. I'll message Tom. I'll message Augie. Hey, have you seen this? What's the deal with this? Because honestly, I would have anxiety if I posted a whole video that was potentially full of misinformation, and then people are commenting on my video, telling me to take it down and stuff like that, and saying like, hey, this has been debunked, this is all wrong. I would be getting tons of anxiety. I wouldn't be able to enjoy my vacation. I'm going to be honest with you. And I would be like messaging Augie, I would be messaging probably the group chat. I'd be like, hey, what's the deal with this? And then I would just go to take down the video immediately and then say, hey, I probably won't be here till such and such a date. And then I'll probably go live and talk about it. I feel like that's how I would handle this personally if I'd made this mistake.
In your brain to see that Critical uploaded that video with that title, and you don't think to yourself, oh fuck, I might have spread misinformation in my video. I said definitively Sniper Wolf striked a channel, and Critical made a retraction video saying otherwise. But you never did that extra research until I confronted you, even though you did know that Critical uploaded that video. And this is the problem, that you don't even think that in your brain to go back and do the research.
Well,
and the only thing that we're not talking about here, which is even crazier, is the correction for this video that Charlie made would have done perfectly fine on his channel. He literally could have just made a correction video explaining the drama and milking it more and made more money off of this instead of fighting everybody on it. He literally could have just double dipped like Charlie did and gotten a second bag off of it and basically profited off the fact that he fucked the first one up. And it would have been more, it would have been viewed better than the way that he actually went about this.
The thing with that was, I watched that video when I was able to, and at that point, the video I had posted was like 4 days old. I guess the thing that I also consider, not that this is a good excuse or something like that, but I do consider it with when I think of the magnitude of, like things like this. But I do consider like, okay, if this video is 6 days old and it's really not getting new viewers, the magnitude or like necessity to address it like right then and there sort of goes down, right?
No.
Or do you disagree with that? Do you think it's still as important as, like,
100% no.
if I post a video on the same day, something comes out and it's wrong?
I don't understand the point you're making here, to be honest.
I'm asking you a question.
Can you ask it again?
Sure. So if I make my video and then a few days later, I find new viewers, it's like,
so you felt the need to not make a
certainty.
So you felt like it wasn't a big deal because your new video wasn't getting much like new attention.
Partially.
Well, I just completely disagree with that mindset.
Thank
and I thought
you.
you would as well.
Lyrics just had like a fucking brain fart.
You said other instead of jeopardizing my ad revenue. This is the problem.
Well, that's something else I don't understand. Is like if you can, you're presenting it as if it's one or the other. Like you either keep your ad revenue or you stop misinformation spread.
That's what you created this as. Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Here, we could get.
Well, actually, it might not be how it works because I don't know if I believe him about the misinformation. I don't know if I believe his excuse that if he deletes the video, it'll destroy his channel and take it out of the algorithm. I don't believe that. I've never heard that corroborated anywhere. So yeah, I guess no.
We can get to that in a second. Can you like address what I said earlier with the vacation and critical thing? You never gave like a response to that.
What would you like me to address?
So I felt like it wasn't a valid excuse because you were saying, "Oh, I was on vacation, bro." I'm saying it's not a valid excuse. You're still making.
Well, I can't watch a video
videos.
on an airplane.
But you had enough time to record.
Wait, yes, you can. You absolutely can. Every time I'm on an airplane, I pick some long video that I wasn't gonna watch in like any other circumstance, and I just sit and watch it. Almost every YouTuber I know has premium, so you can download a video. And almost every flight these rich fucks are on has fucking plain Wi-Fi when they sit in first class. What are you talking about?
And upload new commentary videos?
No. This is
Who the fuck? What do? You just stare at the wall? Do you just sit there eating peanuts and staring out the window the entire flight?
That you were recording commentary videos on your vacation. That's why I established
at
that.
VidCon.
What do you mean, no?
At VidCon, not during okay, so I went from VidCon to another place. At this place, I have no mic, I have no internet, and my fucking thing is, what do you call it? Cell service is like in the shitter. That's different. That's like vacation, but I'm not able to like, I only get cell service when I'm like outside of this Airbnb that I'm at, and then I see like a critical thing, and it's 3G. I click on the video, it's just the ring of death loading. I can't keep up on it 1,000%.
Okay, well, how many days were you home until like I fucking had that conversation with you on
one day?
Dude, if that was me, you can attest to this. Sergeant Smaggle would have been on the case, bro. He'd have been going through it.
Okay, well, still, regardless, I think it is telling that you saw the video from Critical saying Sniper Wolf didn't strike the channel, and you didn't make that a top priority to go back and do the appropriate research.
Tipster. Cheeto gets BTFO'd every time he does a debate. He needs to stop doing them. He's terrible at it. LOL. The fuck? Hashtag Tipster News.
When you made a video 6 days old slandering someone.
I'm sorry, say that one more. The first part of that sentence. I don't think you cut in properly.
I think it is very telling the fact that you
Dude, Tipster needs to throw a rager at VidCon, and then instead of Diddy parties, we could be going to Tippy parties, dude. That's the play.
You saw a critical upload a video saying Sniper Wolf did not strike a channel, and that you didn't make that a top priority to go back and do the research and remedy that situation, make a retraction, make any kind of new statement, and that wasn't one of your top priorities when you potentially slandered someone. Well, you did slander someone.
By the way, quick thing, in the next few weeks, he critiqued Ludwig for not covering the Chris Tyson situation fast enough because he was on Holy shit, he fucking did! He fucking did! Wait, that's on Reddit. I can find that. Cheeto, Ludwig, Chris Tyson. Oh my god, this guy's... I got into beef over this.
You guys all know about the Chris Tyson situation. Been an insane day. As you guys know, Chris Tyson has been exposed, genuinely exposed. Old stuff that is incredibly disgusting.
By the way, this is like a few months
discovered.
ago. Here, let me see.
And I'll prove it to you. This whole, like, I'm on vacation thing is like what? Like, buddy, I've seen you post content while you're on the road before, and so, like...
What?
It's just like... why even bring that up if we can prove that it's not something that would stop you from covering this, you know? Let me find a video, for example. I believe it was a few months ago. Okay, here we go.
Off rip, I have to apologize for the setup, but it's the best I can do because I'm on vacation in France celebrating.
So he's in France. So he's probably in Paris. This was 7 months ago. This isn't like an...
Bro, he's got to address the fucking Chris Tyson pedo drama on vacation, but you couldn't delete a fucking video or watch Charlie's video? What?
Excuse if we can go back here and literally prove that you've made videos. He could do the same thing. Hey guys, apologize for the setup. I'm in France, but here's the Chris Tyson situation. He did the same thing for Pokemon. Let's keep the same energy. Where's the energy? Where is it? I'm noticing a lack of it from a lot of people.
Holy shit, total lyrics domination.
1,800 people in here. If you guys are new around here, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the stream and send a donation if you want to help me out. So, yeah, let me read chat a little bit. What are you guys saying here? Predators in Paris, selective work ethic. Lazy Ludwig. Well, here's the pedos in Paris. Well, here's the thing: is it's like you just can't utilize that excuse because we can all agree the Pokemon cookies thing is way less of a situation than Chris Tyson's predatory behavior. So you'd think the exception for him would be like, huh, yeah, I am in Paris and this is supposed to be my vacation, but I do understand how it looks that I've taken time out of my vacation before to cover a situation. So let me not do that again for a situation that's much more serious. Make it make sense. I don't understand that.
Dude, you want this guy to address a pedo allegation on the fly. Are you fucking retarded? Oh, it's really serious. I better film a hotel room video to explain it to people? What?
Can you elaborate on what the decision making here? Like, what is the brain apparatus, like what sort of system is
I do not know
taking place here where you're gonna cover the fucking room temperature Pokemon cookies YouTube drama, but not the explosive Mr. Beast co-host predatory drama? Please explain this to me. Now, obviously he didn't say that he won't cover it, but like, you know, bringing up that he
only you did. Jesus.
He's busy or something is such a why? Like, that just makes you look worse in a lot of ways. I'm busy, but you were busy here. No, you're talking about fucking Pokemon. You're too busy now. What came up? I don't know. So that was that, right? And
that's fucking crazy. That is a sick clip. Now let's get back to him giving the exact opposite talking points in this phone call. Within the same calendar year.
So I'm supposed to drop everything I'm doing because there's a YouTube title that I saw briefly, and then like out, try to find a place to buy a microphone.
The problem, Cheeto, is that there's not an inkling of shame in your brain to think, oh fuck, I feel bad.
What do you mean? I feel bad.
Shame that I literally slandered someone.
It's unfortunate.
It doesn't come across that way when you go on stream.
Dude.
When I confront you about it and you say, oh bro, it's Sniper Wolf, so like, you know, who really cares? It doesn't come across that way at all. It's a really tough buy.
Okay, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
These aren't
I'm sorry, that's your personal interpretation.
These aren't personal interpretations. I'm laying out to you why I think
it
all
absolutely
these
is.
things. And giving reasons. There's not an inkling of shame in your brain to think, oh fuck, I slandered someone. Let me go remedy the situation and do research. That's not even a priority in your brain. I had to confront you about it on stream when it was 6 days old.
Okay, and then you did, and then while you did, before I looked into it further, as it was my first real ability to look into it further, I do so, and I end up privating the video, dude. What's the big deal? I obviously understand that what I did was wrong. I'm not defending.
No, I don't get that from this at all. I don't get that. I believe that you've been convinced that what you did was wrong and it could affect you financially. That's what I think.
The fact that I posted that video, and
This
I'm not
whole
saying that what I did was great.
Hey man, I hear you, but I feel like you're flip-flopping. You're saying I'm not defending myself, and then you defend yourself for like 10 minutes. Like you said,
Well,
oh bro, I was on vacation,
I'm defending
so,
certain things. Like,
what?
well, yeah, I can't Minecraft a fucking microphone out of raw materials, make a router, and then post the video. That's a crazy standard to hold me to.
I'm not asking you. Wait, do you think I'm asking you to like fucking drop everything and make a video live at the fucking airport? No, I'm saying, hey, dude, do the proper research when you see a critical video saying Sniper Wolf did not strike a channel. And
I'm saying I'll do that next time. And I thought that I did, and I made a mistake. I did. I made a mistake,
I'm happy you'll do it in the future. But I think this isn't just like a little teehee mistake.
And I ask, why are you not going? Like, why am I the main? Why am I your crosser? So
I'll address what you're saying.
Bro, the only reason that this is a big deal and the only reason we're talking about it is A, you made the wrong decision, and B, it's just so cowy. Is that like correct here? Like the fucking post hoc rationalization cope stream, the second debate where you've completely changed your position offline and then just want everyone to leave you alone. The like the weird, bizarre, you're not allowed to leave until we settle this debate format from the first one, and like the weird, this is just odd. That's all I'll say. This is odd.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. I'll address it in a second. The problem is that it's not just a little teehee mistake.
I'm getting some Moo vibes, yeah.
You first make the video, which is an overall broad point about topic commentator mindset. You first make a video without vetted information, slandering Sniper Wolf. I don't know if you've done this in the past, but I don't know. We'll see. If someone does some A-logging on you. You make a video slandering Sniper Wolf, saying she definitively struck a channel. That was your first mistake. I think if 6 days goes by, you saw the critical video, you didn't think to any thought in your brain to go and remedy the situation. That's the second mistake. I confront you on stream. You can't accept the L live on air. That's your third mistake. And your fourth mistake is defending yourself right after, saying, bro, it's just
yeah,
Sniper
he's
Wolf.
right. He's 100% right.
3% of my audience isn't worth it when I'm trying to look out for my ad revenue as opposed to spreading misinformation. These are like
right,
continuous
but
mistakes.
Do you still not understand what I said when I said the 3% thing? Do you not get that yet, or what?
I get it. I
don't think you
to
still
it. Do you want to clarify again? Because I responded to it, but you can clarify again.
Well, the way that you're bringing it up is like it doesn't make me think that you get it. I'm talking about like at the time during the stream. This is before looking into the thing before I privated the video. Obviously, the 3% thing is hedged on the misinformation being in itself like not that big of a deal. Because I thought that when Penguin Z0 made the video, Sniper Wolf didn't strike a channel. My thinking was like, oh, it was likely her org or something. So therefore, the broader point still kind of stands because your org represents you. So maybe she didn't strike it, but her org did. But then I find out that's not true, so that 3% thing kind of goes away. Whereas if it wasn't something like that, org or something. So therefore, the broader point still kind of stands. When Penguin Z0 made being in itself like not that big of a deal. Because I thought that when Penguin Z0 made the video, Sniper Wolf didn't strike a channel. My thinking was like, oh, it was likely her org or something. So therefore, the
So you didn't watch the video, you guessed, and you were wrong, and then you said 3%, but you never you just created that and said, oh, it's still what?
broader point still kind of stands because
what the fuck are you talking about? You acted like you had no idea what was going on when Lyrics called you. We just watched this back to back, so it's breaking my brain. Where did that come from?
Your org represents you. So maybe she didn't strike it, but her org did. But then I find out that's not true, so that 3% thing kind of goes away. Whereas if it wasn't something like that and was something like Lyrics is short, then I wouldn't care. I would keep the video up.
No, regardless, the fact that you made a definitive video saying the Sniper Wolf strike
right.
Regardless?
and then your defense.
What the fuck do you mean regardless? That's the entire thing that you're accusing me of is that it's okay to slander her because it's Sniper Wolf. I'm literally proving you wrong. And you're like regardless.
Wait, sorry.
But that's the reason why he's saying that is because he pulled up a clip of you saying that.
Did I just mishear you? Prove me wrong on what?
In anger, when people are telling you to take down the misinformation, you're like, it's fucking Sniper Wolf.
Then I said it's okay to slander her because it's Sniper Wolf.
Yes. But wait, what did you prove me wrong on? Can you explain that to me again?
I'm explaining that if I believed that at the time when I said that, that comment was hedged on the misinformation being insignificant.
Yes.
But they told you the whole video was wrong. What? No.
Okay, misinformation being insignificant. So that's why you made
No.
And I gave you the example. Correct.
the misinformation. Okay, well, you never even gave that defense in the conversation with me that the misinformation was insignificant. You never even.
This feels like, yeah, you're right. It does feel like talking to Josh a lot, doesn't it? It feels like, no, you don't understand. It's a misunderstanding. I'm not being malicious. It's a misunderstanding. Let me just explain this. Wait, you don't agree with my exact framing of the situation? You're being malicious, Lyrics.
Made that point before. That's why I was shocked. It's like the first time you're ever bringing this up.
Because I didn't look
And now
into
you're
it.
saying that was the reason. What's the problem?
Because I didn't look into it. I'm not doing live research.
I know, but you still made like a live.
Wait, why? Why? Bro, You could have monetized this 3 different ways. A, you could have just done the research, made the video correctly or whatever, and you'd have been the guy to break the story and prove everybody wrong. B, after you got it wrong, you could have talked to Lyrix, ended the stream, watched it, made the correction publicly or whatever, and like made a segment out of it or clipped it or something like that and made more content with it, right? You could have accepted donations while you corrected the record, or you could have made a follow-up video the way that Charlie did, where you explain the whole thing's like you fucked up the whole first video and then make all the ad revenue and algorithm fuel that comes from that. There are so many ways that you could have monetized this. You're just stupid.
Whatever. I have to go soon. What was the thing you were going to say that matters more than anyone that I did this?
Like, he's money motivated, but he's not even intelligent enough to make money.
I think you were going to ask me, why do you not attack any other people for this as well? Were you going to ask me something like that?
Yeah. Why specifically was I the target on this mistake that everyone else made?
Anything is better than stun locking and being, I'm not taking it down. I'm not taking it down.
So
I'm going to watch this guy. I'm going to get mad at him on stream. I refuse to watch the video he's talking about. I'm going to look as bad as possible and then end stream and then take it out privately. Take it out back privately and Ole Yeller it with a shotgun to the back of the head. There's any version of events would be better than doing that.
I made streams. I don't know if you've seen my coverage or not. The other people have been saying this to me. I made streams, and even in our own conversation, you asked me, do you hold Critical to the same standard? And I told you, I have my own critiques of Critical. You asked me specifically, do you think this hurts Critical's integrity? And I said, yeah, I do, but we were like you here. Sensitive Society took down his video, Poncho took down his video. Everybody else, for the most part, that I saw make a video about this, at least took down their video, but I saw you uniquely didn't take down yours. So I was like, bro, what is this guy doing? It's been, a week, and this guy hasn't taken it down yet. So that's why I uniquely talked to you in this case.
Okay. That's fair, I guess. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, you gotta go, man, or?
Well, my mom walked in the room like a bit ago, and little shift in plans when I muted my mic, so I could probably stay on for like a little longer. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, like I don't see this as I mean, obviously, the video.
It's okay. He left his mom on red too, guys. Don't get mad at me.
Was unfortunate, but I don't think it's I mean, it's I don't see this as a giant hit to my credibility if I'm willing to engage with criticism. And after, I mean, I don't know why you don't believe me that after the stream I spent time watching the both Critical video and
I didn't say I outright didn't believe you. I said that potentially could happen. I hope you're
Why would you turn the stream off? I don't get it. Like, are you allergic to content? The new Moist Critical video, you don't think you could have pulled?
You said it's a hard. What do you say? It's a hard buy or something like that?
I said it's a hard buy by your other things. It's a hard buy because you were giving a lot of defenses in this stream.
To what?
Like the fact that you like full-heartedly go out and do like research about given topics. But hey, man, if you have any other like disagreements about this or things that I've been saying about you,
well, I mean,
you can go down to like brass tacks. Like, well, you already explained why you made the initial video in the first place, and I just completely disagree on that. Like, you literally just slandered someone.
You disagree.
It's like hard. I think this is like a hit. Do you agree this is a hit to your credibility and integrity? Like, it's kind of hard to like take you seriously in the near future when you call out someone else for like spreading misinformation. Do you like get that?
That's fine.
And then it's like a double whammy when he starts going after Ludwig for not covering Chris Tyson in the middle of his fucking vacation. That's so funny.
That's okay.
Wow, I would have never even have made that connection.
Well, I'm happy at least you're like more conceding now because it seemed like you had an inability to do that before.
Well, because if someone isn't going to look at my honest attempt to remedy the situation and still believe me as a bad actor, someone who is maliciously spreading misinformation, then that's what I can't do anything about that. I can't psyop them into.
It's not necessarily malicious. It's the fact that you just made a video and didn't do enough research. And you said something based off not the appropriate information, and then you didn't take down the video.
That mistake, and then you
didn't take down the video, even though you knew the Critical uploaded, and you just didn't feel like you had any inkling in your brain to like do the proper research. So that's all. That's the reason why.
Well, I did the proper research. Surely,
after I confronted you about it, I guess that's the problem because you didn't see an initial problem with it. My problem with you is it just looks like that you don't just do enough research and you act first. And it's the overall topic commentator mindset, which is like,
well, I wasn't doing enough research given me traveling and being unable to do research.
Why do you keep dragging? This is why I have a problem with you. Is that like you say you're conceding on one end, but then you defend yourself. Like traveling. That's not a good excuse. You said you were making commentary videos at the time. You saw the Critical video. Like, come on, that's bullshit.
When I say I saw the Critical video, I saw that he posted. I didn't watch it. I couldn't watch it.
You said you saw the title, and what was the title?
It was Sniper Wolf did not copyright strike a channel.
Yep.
But what am I supposed to do with that?
So if that happened to me, if I saw that, I would feel fucking shamed that the fact that like I made a video where it's like,
yeah, literally, I'd shoot that like to somebody else. I'd be like, hey, what do you think about this video? Do I need to take it down or whatever? Jesus.
I jumped the gun. I slandered somebody. Dude, I gotta take the video down ASAP or at least make any kind of like public statement. Being like, oh fuck. It's like I genuinely would feel bad about that. I'm not moral effing here. It's like if I'm calling out other people for misinformation, spreading false allegations, and I do the same thing, like I don't know. I feel bad about
and I dealt with it when I returned.
After okay, we're going in circles. If you don't get it.
The thing is that I'm pointing out is like, this is not. Why the fuck? Why does 4K video downloader need an update right now? Go away. Okay. The thing that I want to point out is like, this is not an isolated incident. Some of these people are just genuinely like this in this exact sector of the community. There is some funny shit to unearth.
And I'm sitting here telling you, it was an unfortunate mistake that I posted a story believing that I was right on something based on what I had seen. And turned out the story was yet to unfold fully. And I wasn't able to remedy the situation until I got home and I streamed, and then you made your call with me, and then I after the stream watched the Critical video, and then I privated the video. So,
all right, well, you gonna make a retraction video? It's free money.
A retraction video?
Yeah, like saying like, oh wait guys, actually, I know I'm sorry for late for this story, but Sniper Wolf actually didn't, slander this channel. I mean, Sniper Wolf didn't strike this channel.
I like how he says it's free money, because that is, you'd say like, well, maybe he doesn't need to do a retraction video, right? But then it's like, oh, his whole narrative is like algorithm fuel, right? It kind of makes sense why he would.
I don't know.
Maybe. I mean,
you kind of told like 70,000 people in your audience that you did, right?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like the problem is that you don't even feel like an inside thing inside of you. Like you don't have that integrity inside of you to like feel the need to make that.
Dude, he didn't prep for the retraction comment, so now he's stunned again.
Like, I guess that's my problem with you. Is that you don't even feel that it's necessary.
I'm thinking about it. Part of the reason is that why, not that I don't feel that it's necessary, but well, when you go to your YouTube studio, you can see your creator demographics, and not that this relieves me of a obligation, but I know that like 90% of my audience watches Critical or something like that, so I would assume that a lot of them, maybe over 70,000 of them probably saw the update video from Critical.
What a weird justification.
I'm not justifying it, brother. I'm just giving you one example. I'm literally saying I might make the video. I'm giving you. Okay, man. It's like I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like I've been pretty clear. I don't know.
I'm sitting here like, hey, let's make this.
By the way, when this thing happened, it was like every fucking video, dude. Look at this. Check this out. Sniper Wolf copyright striked him. He fucked up. That's Asmongold. All these videos got deleted real fucking quick, dude. Sniper Wolf crossed the line. Dumpy. Sniper Wolf thinks she's a goddess. Drama. Sniper Wolf is striking videos now. Poncho. Sniper Wolf situation is pathetic. WestJet. Is that like a dog pack thumbnail? Was that this recent? Have we been talking about Mr. Beast for that long? There's no way. YouTube needs to ban her ASAP is a crazy fucking title for a video you didn't research. That's insane. That is a crazy thumbnail and title combination, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, that's fucking nuts for this. This was the thread that I did on it at the time to point out like what was happening here. Nuclear tag, people are blindly painting One Giant Onion as a victim because Sniper Wolf is involved. Here's a 5-minute clip of him freebooting a Logan Paul video. This was just 5 straight minutes where he said like one thing the entire time, because the entire joke is that he doesn't react.
Just want to watch it all burn, and they just want to. Where, and I said this to him, how it plays out. I have a feeling I know how it's going to play out.
So, like, you can make the argument that Sniper Wolf doesn't own her content either, therefore she shouldn't strike him. But if Logan struck this video, he'd be 100% in the right. It's literally just freebooting it.
The fact that people give a fuck.
Like, the reasons why you hate Sniper Wolf is, like, the reasons why this video is bad.
Like, who are you to be...
And this is a million-sub YouTuber, not just some random kid, by the way.
Anything about fighting.
Well, not million. I think he's at 928,000.
Do you know anything?
Sorry, I was doing Bo Black's math.
The sport, or are you a commentator? That's incredible.
He spoke there. Where did he speak?
Like anything about in the activity.
This is the worst video ever.
I agree. I actually agree. After Leah publicly denied filing the strike, Onion Man finally posted the screenshots, and it clearly says Sniper Wolf collab company issued the strike. That cast doubt on whether this was even done by her at all. By the way, this was posted prior to Charlie's video. Or at least me seeing Charlie's video. Here's the copyright strike. It came from TikToks Are Only for the Boys. That was the one he showed. And this is Sniper Wolf's copyright history, so there was no video removal there that referenced it. It also wasn't done with her YouTube account. Charlie posted a weird reply saying, if that's true, you should contact the strike channel and get all the info there so you could take legal action against them. There's a huge problem with the dog shit on the platform right now. So Charlie's like, you should do more. Eventually he would go out and make an actual video explaining
Reached out to One Giant Onion to just send me all of the info.
This is not how you start your fucking research. Look at this. This is his second video on the subject.
Reached out to One Giant Onion to just send me all of the info about the strike, which he was more than willing to do, so I appreciate that. I'm not going to post a screenshot because they're not mine.
The strike was linked to a random person's Gmail address, and he only got this after he published the video saying the strike was Sniper Wolf. Anyone who saw that email ahead of the time that this video was released would not have published a video saying Sniper Wolf struck somebody. That is way too big of a gamble. It looks like Sniper Wolf got totally smeared in this. Credit to Charlie doing the research, correcting the story, but how did everyone go public without even seeing the email and checking where the strike came from? Again, that is customary. This happens in everyone. Every single thing is accompanied by the same screenshot that says where it came from every single time. So that's not too much to ask. It's not an unreasonable request. Now she's asking why she was never contacted. Hi, I'm pretty active on Instagram. It's not hard to reach me. I'm working to find out more information about the claimant. It was my mistake not even reaching out to you. I thought context like this, it would have been best to post a video as soon as possible. I was very certain it was you because names matched up. Again, my apologies. Jesus Christ. And then when he posted it, he redacted all the information about including the title of the video that was used. Why did you censor the name of the entity that removed your content and struck you? I wouldn't put it past Sniper Wolf to strike a channel, but you're censoring information in the screenshot. It's suspicious. I have the uncensored screenshot, but I blurred everything to be as cautious as possible. Again, you're seeing the screenshot here. What you're seeing like right here is the title of a video. There is never a reason. TikToks are only for the boys is not something that will get your channel terminated. There's no reason to believe that that's the case. That's weird. That is a weird behavior to do that. That is a red flag and a half. The only new information was Charlie obtaining information he omitted from the original video, he being one giant onion. And then he wrote, "This plot twist is insane. I still have no clue if it was her or something else." This isn't posted on the first video. This is posted on the correction where we now know it's not her, which is even crazier. This whole thing there was a huge fucking scandal. And the only reason it didn't get coverage is because Sniper Wolf bad. That's the only reason. Otherwise, it would be talked about by literally every single person about how an entire community just completely believed bullshit rumors and smeared somebody publicly without any research.
It's better. And then you're like, dude, this is weird.
Well, like you come to be saying like, well, hopefully I'm going to rely on another channel to remedy the situation that I personally fucked up. Like,
no,
what?
That's not what I'm saying.
You literally just told me I have a lot of crossover audience with Critical, so hopefully the people who saw my slanderous video will see
and for that
Critical's
reason, I
reaction.
won't make the video. That's not what I said.
Why even make that justification? Why even bring up that reason and excuse? Why would
Because you
say
asked
that?
me. You asked me why you're having trouble thinking about it, and I said, well, that's one reason why I haven't rushed to it.
Well, if you're gonna say something out loud, I'm gonna like criticize it, and it came across as you're giving a justification. So
okay, dude.
I don't. Do you feel like I'm not being reasonable here?
Look, man, I don't think you're being reasonable here because at the very beginning, this whole thing was like, you've shifted the goalpost about 3 times. You're like, you have to do something about this. I'm like, okay, well, I'll change the title. Nope, you have to delete it. Okay, well, I'll private it, which is basically like deleting it, but whatever. Well, are you gonna make a retraction video? It's like, dude, do I have to go to Sniper Wolf's house and kiss her butthole or something next? Is that step 4?
Yes.
Like, give me a fucking break, dude.
I guess this is my problem with you. It's like this isn't a concession.
And I'm sitting here engaging in this fucking retarded discourse, and I'm doing this, and you still think that I'm like unwilling or unable or something, and it's just silliness.
Explain one thing
That's
silly about what I've said.
Explain one thing that's silly that you said that I have to make a retraction video now.
That you have to make a try. Well, I asked you. I mean, I felt like
he asked him and he goes, "Maybe I will." Now it's silly. Oh my god!
Like, person what I would do, but at least like a community post or something, right? Because I mean, like think about it, just like logically, if you make a video informing your audience, informing 70,000 people of something, and then it ends up being just completely wrong.
Well, ideally,
like
I left the pinned comment that wasn't updated, but that wasn't good enough for you. You had to have me delete it. So I mean, this is if anything, you just worked against yourself.
No,
what do you want us to further inform people? The best thing would actually have the title be changed so they can actively see it.
I would let you know because the 70,000 people who watch that video aren't going to go back and watch that video again to like see if you change the title or the pinned comment. They've already been informed. Why would they go back to a video they've already watched? So you just informed 70,000 people in your audience of misinformation. Do you not feel any kind of like need to make any kind of retraction to that, either on Twitter, a community post, or anything on your channel? Do you just not feel the need to do that?
Well, I tried to give an update, but that wasn't
now a community post.
Satisfactory for you.
What was that?
No, the update was a pinned comment, and you didn't want to remove the video. That's not the same.
A pinned comment, the different title.
Yeah, I just addressed that point. I'll repeat it again for you. So the 70,000 people who watch that video aren't going to go back and watch a video that they just watched. That makes no sense.
Well, no, but if I heard your point. You don't have to repeat it. I heard your point.
Well, please address it.
But that's this motherfucker. It's like, do I have to explain how conversation works? Please address it as I'm addressing it. Okay. It's not that they won't re-watch a video they fully watched. You don't know if the 70,000 people have watched the entire video or 10% of it or 5% of it or whatever.
Well, you said
what, dude? Yeah, they clicked off of it immediately. That's what happened.
First 2 minutes, that's not
dude, let me
in fact, you probably do. You could have posted stats. I guess he deleted the video, right?
I'm gonna call if you interrupt me again, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. It shows up again. Every time I open YouTube, within the first 5 videos, YouTube wants me to watch on the homepage is a video that I've been in the middle of watching. It reappears as an impression. So if they were watching it, watched however much of it, and then go back to YouTube to watch it again, that video shows up, but the title's different, the thumbnail's different. That's the update. Now that doesn't happen because the video's deleted.
You think that the video that like viewer already watched it, like you're hoping and praying that it comes on their homepage, so they hopefully see the retraction?
I'm not praying. That's how YouTube works.
No, it's not. That is a very rare case. If I watch a video, if I watch a Cheeto video and it like appears again in my homepage for my algorithm, that is like a rare case. What are you talking about?
It's a new
even
impression.
if it wasn't,
I'm talking
even if it
about
wasn't a rare
positive
case,
change, and you wanted me to delete it.
even if it wasn't a rare
Negating
case,
all positive
even if
change.
it wasn't a rare case, why would you even bet on that?
Well, I'm not.
The weird justifications you're making.
How would they even know the video is the same video if you changed the thumbnail too? They would just see a different video titled "Outdated Information" and fucking Resident Evil 4 gameplay as the thumbnail. How would they even look at that and go, "Oh, okay, clearly this is..." Why would an impression matter if they don't click the video to know that it's which video they're even watching.
You want me to, but I'm telling you, if you want.
Wait, did you private the video because I wanted you to, or out of any integrity and credibility reasons? Which is it?
Like, you'd actually have to click on the video and re-engage with it. If your argument is that it's not getting new views and you're deading the video, then of course nobody would have seen the correction because you destroyed the video by removing all of its metadata.
Was it because you didn't want to research, or was it because I just
Outdated, do not watch, and then it has no indication that it was the video.
personally told you to? How do you make your decision to change?
It's Resident Evil, true.
Well, obviously, I'd seen the critical stream. I'm saying because you told me to, sort of.
They see Resident Evil, they think tipster, and they're like, do not click.
Passe, obviously. But
So yeah, you didn't take it down because I told you to. You did the research, right?
well, yeah, obviously, I'm being facetious. It's a little condescending, but with my argument, it's simply put that there is a chance, and you're making fun of me for 3%, which is ironic now because you're saying, well, no one does that. Well, there absolutely is, and I'll tell you, it's more than 3% of people who would see the video they were watching reappeared as a different impression. So that's positive change. And you're asking me now, like, why didn't you just, why changing the title is, why that's not as good as deleting the video? And I'm telling you that changing the title and thumbnail is better because it's enacting some sort of positive change.
So it is not better. Statistically, this is not true. The percentage of your audience who saw the initial video is not going to see it as often in the homepage, hopefully hoping that it comes on your algorithm again, as opposed to if you make a new video or a new community post. The percentages are much different there.
That's
so
true. I never said that.
So if you spread misinformation about someone, why wouldn't you want to remedy that to the
right?
highest
I never said that
degree?
making a new video wouldn't be as effective as changing the title. That's never a point that I made.
Then why don't you get that justification?
Because you wanted me to delete it. That's what you said. Delete it.
Wait, what's the relevance of that? Wait, I don't understand what you said.
Okay, so when you say make a new video, the argument is that all these new people, or all these people who had probably seen the video, are now being fed the proper story or something like that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you make the video, let's say the 70,000 view video that has unfortunate misinformation in it, the damage is done, right? Now, out of that group of 70,000
Larix has the emo Donald Trump haircut. That is the worst comment I've ever received.
people, if you
All
delete
right, we're
it,
going
the
to
damage
wind
is just
down
done, that's
soon.
it, right?
How
But
long does
there's-
this go on for? Oh, it's off.
Conversation. We weren't going anywhere. We were just running into a wall. So
Whatever.
hey man.
What are the comments on this like? Jesus. I'm glad that I could help with the archive on a Cheeto. I agree with Smaggle said after the Cheeto debate. I think your nicer disposition in the first Cheeto conversation earned you the random second one. Although you were nice to Brittany Simon too. He talked to Brittany Simon? What the fuck? Jesus. It's a matter of time before you blow up, man. Regular watcher, this is disappointing. I guess I should have expected better from a slop tuber. Wow.